Yo, welcome in everyone. Jua, thank you for checking. Allah, congrats on first. Welcome in and welcome in, Jacob. How are you all doing? And Bark, welcome in. I saw you went live. Are you still streaming right now? You are not. How was your stream though? You were doing Resident Evil again? Just did AR-60. Yo, the same thing got Emily didn't want to. Oh no, no worries, Jacob. Like, feel free, or well, you know what I mean. But no, I wouldn't have minded. Congrats on the AR-60 and also on the Emily again at 55 pity. Doing well, I'm glad to hear, Alar. I'm doing okay. Today was busy-ish at work. Uh some like dumb stuff happened that wasn't like super majorly important, but it was just kind of it kept me busy. Hopped on Dead by Daylight for about 90 minutes before giving up. Fair. That is fair. But yeah, other than that, I think today's been fine. Let's see, we've got an ad starting. Your Emily, well, it's gonna start in like 50 seconds. Emily's level 80 now, and Navi's at 70 80, and Emily has a full set. Let's go. What's Emily's set? Is it the same as Nahida? I forget what the set's called at the moment. But it's the Dendro set. Got an 8K though? Yo, let's go. Gone live at the perfect time. Want to watch someone play Genshin? Hey, I'm glad to be here. Glad to provide you with some quality entertainment. Oh, Unfinished Reverie. That is not the one I was thinking of. I don't remember which one that is, actually. I'm gonna look it up while we've got the ad going. Oh, gotcha. The Natlin set. What's the bonus on it? So it's an attack percent and then burning. Yeah, of course. Okay, that makes sense. The one in the Whimsy domain. I don't know what the Whimsy domain is. Is that the name of the domain, or is that the name of another set there, or is it called Whimsy for some other reason? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can go to just chatting, I suppose. Oh, like a dunce. There we go. Oh, this is actually. Wait, I forgot how good the song is, and like it kind of matches the scene, in my opinion, with like the stars and everything. I love this music so much. Harmonic Whimsy. Duh. Yeah. For Arlecchino and Cloran. Yep. Nope, that's fair. I don't have the domain, just know the set pairs. Yeah, I don't remember any of the domain's names except for uh Cecilia Garden. Is that what it's called? In Mondstadt. I think it's a weapons material. I think it's a weapon materials domain. But it's the one where it's like there's a small group of villagers on the left, a small group of villagers on the right. There's a bit of a cliff where there's a cryo mage chilling up there. I think it's called Cecilia Garden. Anyways, thanks Trainline for that ad. Wanted to see that. Distracted got locked into a level crossing, got hit by a train. Wow, that is wild. Cecilia Garden. Okay, domain. Yes. Okay, cool. I was like kind of surprised I knew the names too, because I've actually haven't been there in a long time, nor said the name of it out loud in a very long time. Clearing this domain gives weapon ascension materials. Wow, I was right on everything. I'm so surprised that I got all of that right. All right, well, that's a great start to stream. Also have Emily's talents at 1, 3, and 2, planning on getting 2, 10, and 10. So I think, because most characters' normal attacks are not leveled, but I just personally level all of them to at least 2, just because, like, I feel like there's almost no reason not to, but, like, after 2, most characters' normals don't really matter unless it's someone like Arlecchino or uh I guess Chaska, or people whose normal attacks actually matter. um so anyways, but no, nice, 2, 10, and 10. How close are you to getting that? You got two 5 stars today? Nice. Which ones? Columbina. Oh, right, for the normals. Yeah, yeah. Like getting the NAs up to 2 or 3 for a little extra hitting. Yeah, no, absolutely. I get you. Um, like if I had the patience and the materials, I would get all of them up to at least 8, all the normals to at least 8 if it's like someone who doesn't really matter on normals, but that's material that I don't really need to be using. And I already have so many unbuilt or like poorly built characters anyways. Mochi, welcome in. How you, Mochi? Usually upgrade talents to all 9, but letting normal attack slip to 8 for the off-field support recently. Gasp. Going from 9 to 8. No, but I feel that. Arlecchino, Neuvillette, and Versa are the main ones off the top of your head. Chaska doesn't use NA, she focuses on skill and burst. But does her... No, but her charge attack... Like, her... Wait. I think her charge attacks, even when she's, like, in a skill state, I thought that it would be classified as normal and charged still. Is that not correct? That's the way it is for Noelle. So when you use Noelle's burst, all of the damage she does is normal damage. So you, in her burst state, you need to level up her normals if you want to see that damage return, with the exception of the first 2 hits. When you burst, her first 2 hits are burst damage. Everything after that that you hit is geo-based normal attack damage or charge attack damage. And these talents are 1, 3, and 2 right now, so I guess they're 1, 7, and 8 away. Well, I didn't know if like you were just saying that's what it is now, but you have like some materials on reserve. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, I got her to this, but like I closed Genshin. I grabbed some food. Okay, but no, that's fair. I guess I could have thought that a bit through. Maddie, welcome in. Good evening. How are you, my friend? Oh, Jewel, can we get some shout outs for all of our streamer friends in chat, please? That would be Maddie, Bark, Jacob. I don't think you stream yet. I think you said you wanted to start streaming, right? And Alara, I honestly don't remember if you stream or not. I'm so sorry. Let me do care package real quick. Another one to level up, and it would be Eula because there's no reason not to take the extra. True, that is true. It counts as skill damage because she's in Night Soul. Oh, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Did you say geo damage? Yeah, geo damage. I I feel like you're trying to catch me on something. I'm a Noelle main. I know she deals geo damage. What are we getting at? What? I'm confused. I'm scared. I'm confused. Low on talent books and resin is a big problem in your world. I see. I see. Thank you, Jua, for the shoutouts. Maddie, how are you doing? Doing pretty good. And thank you for the shout out. Yeah, of course, Maddie. No worries. You've never streamed and don't really plan to either. Okay, that's fair. I think I was speaking to someone else recently who, I was speaking to someone who said that they were considering starting or I guess resuming streaming. They kind of went on an indefinite hiatus. I also have another friend who's on a hiatus who is wanting to come back too. So I guess that's 2 people who I spoke to recently who want to go back to streaming. You do stream just currently on a downtime. I see. Well, and Ju is already on it. You got a shout out. Do you mean Shilonen? No, I definitely mean Noelle. I definitely meant Noelle. Uh, no, I think maybe because think I was talking about I went from talking about Chaska to using Noelle as an example on like how Noelle's burst. The first 2 hits are burst damage, but every hit she deals after that is normal damage. But it's because she's using her Geo Claymore. Every attack is geo based normal attack or charge attack damage. Going crazy? No, it's okay, Bark. I think I just sort of said everything at once. You want to get Navia built because of the crystallized buffs recently, but you lack a Columbina. Are there any other ways to? You could have another. Okay, well, do you have any other Moonwheel characters? I guess because having Columbina is absolutely a great thing for Luna Crystallize, but if you just want the Luna Crystallize, you just need a Moonwheel character and then just add a Hydro. And I think you'd get like a similar effect. I don't know how well it would do, but it would definitely be a similar effect. You don't have Linnea either, but you do have Yunefa, but the thing is, she wouldn't trigger it. Right, because, well, hang on though. I think if you had Yunefa on the team, she should convert, or does she only convert electro-based lunar damage? Uh, just like having things as built as you could have them, ignoring level 10 because the crowns are limited. It's probably good for you to push away from that just to speed up the character building. That's, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You need Linnea, Zabai, or Columbina. Once again, we meet again like this. No, Purple, oh no. Wait, where am I? Hang on, Sad Eyes. Purple, are you doing okay? Are you getting good rest, my friend? Also, how did the painting go with your cousin? Inefa is only for lunar charge. I see, I see. That's fair. Yeah, and also Mulligan, I'm sorry to hear that, Purple. Hope you get some good sleep, though. Get some good rest. If you fall asleep to stream, that is perfectly okay. As long as you're getting good rest. I need to do the rest of my care package, too. Hang on. Went well. Had lots of potato salad. Nice. Glad to hear. It's very hearty food, I think. Same with Flints and Lauma Nefer are only Lunar Bloom. Interesting. Okay, well, then ignore everything that I was about to say earlier. Alrighty. Totally don't crown characters because you should save them. Arlecchino's triple crown, Farina and Chaskar double, Bennett's burst is crown, Nahida's doubles, so on and so forth. Yeah, save your crowns, kids. Yeah, of course, I have triple crowned Noel. I think I've triple crowned Wanderer at this point as well. And I've had like some crowns here and there. Oh, hot take. This is a very like unpopular thing, but I've triple crowned. Hang on, actually wait, let me confirm real quick before I say triple. I might have just single crowned. I'm confirming real quick. Yeah, I have triple crowned my Charlotte. Charlotte is triple crowned on my account. Now that may be very controversial, but I don't care. I think she deserves it. Not for her kit or anything, but because she is a shining star in Fontaine. Farina's also triple crown. Or no, hang on. Farina's double crown, I bet. Yes, I did not. I have Farina's normal at 6. Had a very stressful weekend, lost 2 toxic friends, and being mad at them ruined your sleep schedule. Man, I'm sorry. But at least you don't have those 2 toxic influences in your life anymore. So, there's like a silver lining there to be had. But, hopefully, I know it sucks losing friends. I lost some friends recently as well, too. One who was a really good friend, but they were kind of toxic. So them not being in my life has kind of helped me a little bit. But, not gonna lie, it does hurt. Like, especially with people you've known longer, people you've had a deeper connection with, like, it hurts. I won't lie. But you're better off without them if they're really like that. If they ever come back into your life, into your circle, hopefully they're better for you at that time. But until then or otherwise, you are better off without them, and you'll be happier without them. I truly believe that. Of course, I see Lolly's skill is crowned. Nice. Hoyo have only given enough crowns to triple crown a third of the roster. Hoyo, get on this. We need more crowns. Yes, hugs, Purple. Wait, do I have hug? I do. Why did... Oh, because of all the dots, Jacob. I think you put a few too many dots there. You can also level up Zhongli's NA if you pair him with Bennett and Lolly for Pyro DPS. Wait, that's wild though. One thing that sucks is one of the girls you knew since first grade over a decade. Oh, that's... Yeah. No, that's definitely gonna be a huge, like, what feels like a huge loss, I guess, because of just the length of time and, growing to know someone. I definitely do sympathize with you on that. But, again, like you said, even, it's honestly for the better. So, I wish you healing, Purple. I'll keep you in my prayers. And, you'll find better friends. Truly. And we know this because there's a guy in China that has saved every crown since launch and has around 100. Well, there are currently... I keep a spreadsheet of all the characters sorted horizontally by element and vertically by weapons. There are a total of 118 with, sorry, 114 with four of them being announced, and then two more being unconfirmed. So there are currently 114 characters. To triple crown them, that means that we would need 340. Wait, 342? Is that right? So, yeah. Man, that sucks. I'm wondering, I don't think, have I missed a drip market though? Because I'm waiting to add, and I don't think I've seen any drip markets recently. Uh, Charlotte's level 70, would love to build her, but A, resin's an issue. B, have too many characters to build. And C, barrel conscious. You're welcome, Purpled. There's 116, 14. Yeah, no, yeah, it's 14 with four that are unreleased at the moment, which is Prune, Nicole, Dainsliff, and I forget who the last one was. Lowen, yes. We all have weapon X element types. I wait, I don't understand the question. Uh Scubbles, welcome in. How are you, Scubbles? How is things? How was your work today? At least you'll have enough crowns to finish the dreaded 21 crown either when Stage Night comes out. Ju's gonna have the strongest traveler. It's I actually honestly want to see where that goes. I want to follow that. Which resin stacked on Genshin? Like, do you mean past 200 or what do you mean? Also, Prune, first character to have P in their name. Oh, wait. That's a good point. I didn't. Wait, hang on. How did I not notice that? Because I also have a list of them. Like, the next tab is info. IJKLMNOP. Yeah, wow. Nice, cool. We're filling up the alphabet slowly but surely. Juice ticket was escalated, so now we wait. I saw that. Thank you, Sculples. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Da, 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 da. Hope Lowen gets drip marketed soon. Did he not? I thought he did. Yeah, no, like I thought he did already. Don't check Twitter. I don't either. I only I get all my drip marketing from YouTube. Weapon element, as in every weapon and element combo. Oh, yes, we did. Hydro Claymore was the last one we needed. And then we got I know. So yes. Uh saying wish it was like Star Rail and Zenless. I don't know how they do it in Star Rail and Zenless. I don't remember. Uh Reserve Trailblaze power. I don't know how the mechanic works. I don't know if I got that far in Star Rail. To 24. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, never mind. I did get that far. Or at least I know now I have an idea. Check Twitter via Discord servers. Nice. I mean, that's how you just get all the filtered information down instead of like wading through the cesspool of toxic humanity on Twitter. I'm seeing videos of people thinking Ayato was a Hydro Claymore. Honestly, I would have been totally here for it if it were. Or Polearm. Like a Hydro Polearm could have suited him as well. Why is Ningguang the only Geocatalyst? I have no clue. But, you know, maybe with a resurgence of Geo, we get another one? Orchid, welcome in. How you doing today? Miss Electro Hazo too? What's Electro Hazo? Like, when people thought he was Electro? Alright, I can get out of this. Alright, we are finishing up, not finishing up, sorry. We're continuing the event story. I need to, hang on. I need to keep the consistency. I must teleport to the docks real quick. We're keeping continuity here. Okay. We'll be like right here. Remember Ayato coming out? I don't remember. He had to have not been out when I started, right? I don't remember when it came out, but I must have been around for it, I think. Electro Hazo was a fan-made OC. Oh, okay. Wasn't in the Inazuma era, but remember seeing photos of that? Gosh, I remember the no-face Ayato. That was horrifying. Actually think was it better than in-game? Ayato was 2.7? Okay, so yeah, that definitely is after I started playing. Oh yes, thank you, Jua. I think that's also Jua like trying to suggest to me to get on track. All right. So here we will switch over to the game. All right. Doing well. I'll cuddle up and knitting. Nice. What you knitting? Or not to be canon. But yeah, I'm doing okay, Orchid. Thanks for asking. Wasn't a real thing to come. Or wait, that wasn't a real thing to the point. Even the artist behind it had to come out and explain that because it got used in misinfo. Oh wow. Hi Jacob. I see that. Hi Jacob. Yelan was 2.7 then. Interesting. Angie, welcome in. How are you doing? You're at band camp right now and you're on break studying. Nice. How's band camp going? And thank you for the check-in. 2.8 was just reruns? Wait, was it? Oh, I see. Okay. You're solo queuing ranked? Oof, good luck. Hopefully your games go better than our games yesterday. I'm thinking of solo queuing again just to see what kind of matches I get. Not that I don't want to duo or trio, but I do want to just see, like, the variation. But at the moment, I'm a little scared too. Just because of, one, the absolute monsters that we fight, but two, the issues from yesterday. I'm a little concerned. So I may just, I won't have time to queue anything tonight after stream. So I'm just going to log on to check my shop, and then I'll probably do ranked tomorrow. So if you're around, we can duo, we can pull in a third, but yeah, good luck on your games. Hopefully there are any technical issues of any sort. Electro Hazo was, oh god, okay. Knitting a shawl, ooh, nice. So happy to own Emily. Sandrona, you're next, and she will be triple crown if she were to be playable, of course. Yeah.
Would you like some tea?
I saw a really, I think it's a cute fan animation of Sandrone. It's not like cute in the traditional sense, but it's to the dull song trend. So she's doing the dance to it, and I just think it's like super fitting to her because she's just basically saying everything's dull. I was like, yeah, that fits your personality. Gonna go to town for shopping spree after lunchtime, so in around 80 minutes from now. Ooh, have fun. Have fun with the band camp, have fun with the shopping spree, and good luck on the studying. Okay, Purple. Check out the buy build? Sure, why not? Send your UID, I'll check it out. Wait, what is that emote? Wait, that's such a cute emote, though. That's a cute emote. Okay, in the meantime. So, Jua sent me a previously. So, previously on Genshin Impact, you agree to work for Nefer and help Yahoda keep the black market event running. A bunch of kids are selling toys in the black market. Their father, Ashvapati, has ties to the Voynich Guild. Yahoda promises to protect the kids. Navi and Beto are at the black market selling powerful weapons. Inefa is selling blueprints for some of for some weapons on Aino's behalf.
All of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Chevreuse and Yelan are both on the hunt for a criminal organization. It looks like they are hunting for the same criminals. This would interfere with the black market, so you take them to see Nefer. They will not be able to make an arrest at the black market, but Yelan believes they can work around this. You will be a part of these operations in order to make sure they don't break these rules. Aino gave Yahoda the Clink Clank crisis control switch in case things get out of hand. It's a single-use tool, and we do not know what it will do. It's also costume night tonight. Ooh, fun. Oh, you know, you're so right, actually. Wait, we are friends on here, aren't we? Alright, one moment, Alar. Zabai, you said. Level 80. Is she must be heavily on defense. I forget now. I have stopped working on my Zabai build. Oh, okay, 151. Ooh, an interesting choice. I like how she's like a very traditional Liuean, but she's got like a super modern not Linese weapon. That's funny. Alright, so that's for the defense. What does her signature give? Is this also defense, I'm assuming? Or is it a crit weapon? Night Sky of Unveiling. I guess this is her best in slot, isn't it? It must be, because... Yeah, okay. Now what are your... values here. 55, 139, 117. Very nice. Are you trying to focus on any stats in particular now? Or is she kind of where, well, I was going to say, is she where you want her, but I'm assuming with 151 you probably want to at least work on her talons. Also accidentally got llama weapon early at 30 pay on Friday. Nice. Based. GG's. Is it because his outfit was purple? The OC was around you in your pre-purple era? Yes it was. He was very cool. He loved it. The eyeliner. We need more eyeliner. Oh gosh. Look at the Emily artifacts for the time being. Sure, why not? All right. After that though, we will get back to the event. I don't want to get too sidetracked here in the beginning. Trying to increase crit damage and crit rate. Okay, that's fair. Your crit rate's looking pretty good, I think. 60-ish, I think, is where she's probably gonna want to sit normally, right? And then crit damage, honestly, just however much you can throw into crit damage is just kind of the rule of thumb for most characters. But no, nice. GG's on the Zabai. Alright, and then Jacob, we're looking at your Emily. She's got to be EM based, right? 32, 185. I don't think burning can crit. So these stats don't mean as much as like EM, I'm assuming, right? And probably attack. Dragon's Bane, nice. An EM stat stick. Oh, actually, hang on. No, because they'll be affected by Pyro. Ideally, if you're running a burning team. So that should, unless it's like, hang on, someone clarify for me if you could. Does burning count as Pyro, like count as afflicted by Pyro? Or once Pyro meets Dendro, does it remove the Pyro status from the enemy? And then Unfinished Reverie. Light-bearing Moonshard, bonus effect, crit damage 19.2, weapon skill, increased defense by 20%, damage inflicted by lunar crystallized reactions increased by 64% for 5 seconds after the equipping character uses an elemental skill. Jingle, jingle, thank you, Angie. Didn't know she had to be EM. Oh, I'm not saying for a fact. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just assuming because she typically runs burning. So I'm assuming that EM is where you want to run her, but I could be very wrong. I don't run burning teams. I don't have Emily, so I'm not the most like knowledgeable person to say what her build should be. She doesn't buff burning. Burning buffs her? Wait, is that how that works? She is attack scaling Dendro sub DPS that deals more to burning enemies. I see. Yo, that's actually really cool. Don't need to improve her CR, need to improve her CD. Nice. Is there something with her CR that, like, is there a passive that increases it? Emily does not use burning reaction as her primary source of damage, but rather she uses the reaction to help her continuously deal Dendro. Thus, Emily would rather build offensive stats rather than focus on building around the burning reaction. I see. In other words, no EM needed. Ah, gotcha. Similarly with Kanich, another Dendro character that I wanted and didn't get. I wanted Emily, didn't get her, but I got her weapon. I wanted Kanich, didn't get him. I think I pulled for him. Did I pull for him on? He had a rerun, right? Or maybe he didn't. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I pulled for him on his normal banner, or on his first banner. Attack Sands, Dendro Goblet, and Crit Circlet. That's fair. That makes sense. Yo, I did not know that I didn't know that, like, the elemental reaction was reversed in her case. That's so funny, though. But nice. GG's on getting the Emily. Had a rerun with Raiden late version 5. Okay. Yeah, so I don't remember if I pulled on both banners or just the first one. Or it might have been the rerun. I may have only just pulled one. I don't remember at this point. It's been too long. Thanks for getting ready for work while you didn't even go to bed yet. You're bullying for it. No, purple. No, I'm sorry. She needs 40 to 50 crit rate before her artifact CR. Ah, gotcha. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I need to do the weight. Can I not just... There we go. Angie! Oh my goodness, congrats on the 50 stream streak. Thank you so much. That's wild. Thank you so much, Angie. Congrats. You got him on debut. Kanich is so good looking. He's fun. He looks really fun. And thank you for the Angie. He's your second highest new character after Flynn's. Wild.
You seem tired.
Also,
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
so funny thing happened yesterday. The right whole like on my headset, the right cushion and like the whole housing just fell off randomly in the middle of playing Valorant. So it's kind of just being sandwiched at the moment to keep it on. I don't use it when I stream. I only keep the left side on. But it's just really weird that it fell off. Like 2 pieces, like there are 3 little hooks, plastic hooks that like you put into these holes and then like do a slight turn to keep it in place. 2 of the 3 broke off. I don't know how. But I don't know. Anyways, I ordered replacements.
This launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
Beto, what are you doing? Why are you? No, wait, that's a model. The actual one is like this huge thing that she had mounted on her ship, right? 10, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. And the 14 months. Holy. Thank you so much for the support, 10. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. At work, so you're late. No worries, 10. Hope work is going well. But 14 months, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. He did 150k in this theater? Oh my gosh. Flynn's has hit like 230k. Let's go. You're a rage better to your sister. In fact, you have to do so as your older sister status. You're right. It's just part of the gig. It's when you became an older sister, they gave you additional, like, they added to your list of responsibilities, like I've a list of things to do at work. So now you have to do more things. You don't get paid any differently. You get paid the same amount, which is usually nothing, I would assume. You just have to do more. It'd be too big to fit the market itself, so the real one is stored away until the sale, and they have a model. Do they only have the one? Or does she have a few to sell? Or they're gonna do the same thing, like sell the blueprints. I don't know. 14 months of paying you to be my friend. It's true. I'm a paid friend. I'm a paid friend, and yet, like, I don't know, like, 10 forget about me. I've been left on red. I send memes, and 10's like, oh, sorry, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm just being a bully now. No, but it's all good. I miss you, 10. Message me back. I have funny things to send you. I also want to ask you about the other stuff later on too. Be less busy, 10. Work less, be less busy, and just play games more. You don't need to go to work that much, right? Work's not that important, is it? It's okay, 10. He's attack scaling. You run him with Bennett because of minimal pyro application and huge attack buff, plus healing. Sounds about right as someone who has an annoying older brother. You could run Sarah with him for her C6 because Lunar is still classified as a damage. Wait, Lunar? There are too many characters being mentioned now. I forget. I've lost track. Too busy working 5 days a week? No, I think you work like 8 days a week, 10, with how busy you are. Tell your managers to cut your shift down to at least 7 a week. Or sorry, at most 7 a week. Because working more days in a week than there are days in a week. Wait, working more days than there are days in a week is crazy. True. Oldest is starter pack. Being a rage baiter, dropping random family lore to her she didn't know about randomly. Bullying her but not letting her others bully her and stealing her stuff. Yep, that sounds about right. That's actually very accurate. Null gets it. Duty charge is electro reaction damage, so it still gets the 60% electro crit damage Sarah gives. But I forget like who that was meant to buff. Was it Flynn's or was it someone else? I'm assuming Flynn's, but I'm lost at the moment. Also, why is Beto showing the weapon to the kids? Like, yes, it's just the model, but I still feel like it's a little irresponsible of the very responsible captain who's selling a giant weapon on a black market. Okay, it's a black market, so maybe responsible isn't the best word to use here. Oh, it was Flynn's? Okay. Not to mention also planning a wedding. True, yeah, like how dare you be busy planning a wedding and just like being happy and like making money? Like how dare What if the kids want to buy the weapon? They couldn't buy a blueprint. They can't buy a weapon. Like they could barely afford not barely, they could not afford a blueprint. They're not gonna buy this weapon. They can want all they want. They can want a weapon. They can want whatever, but like they have to buy clothes too, so they're not gonna be able to afford it. You show weapons to kids, but guns are banned in Germany. You're joking. Yeah, it's just a little toy. You know what? True. Like maybe she just wants to sell the model. Maybe the model just like shoots marbles or pebbles. Like it doesn't shoot whatever things with like an automated like target assist system or whatever it has. What if they want to buy the mini model? Yeah, that's fair. That's fine. A non-working or like a toy version is fine. Guns are quasi-legal in any country. America is just the most lenient. How dare you, Denver, planning a wedding? Planning a weapon? Get together moving in a couple weeks, so after then we will stay up till 6 a.m. again, swear. Alright, I'll hold you to it. I will hold you to it. But nice. Oh, also, I didn't know. See, I don't know what's going on in your life anymore, but congrats on the move. That's a huge thing, I think. So good luck. You're planning that too. No, hope the move goes well, though. What if we stopped getting distracted 5 seconds into the quest? You know, that would be a responsible thing to do. And again, we're at a black market, so responsibility is out the window. Alright. Now that's impossible. Alright, anyways, here we go. Fortunately, I don't have to speak a whole lot.
Launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
What did they call it? I've already forgotten. Blaster. Launch blaster thing. Okay.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system.
That's what it was.
But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
No.
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Wait, no, that's not a... No, Beto, that's a model. That's not the actual... What do you mean it's more powerful than it looks? That's just a model, right? Right? Also, thank you for that, Beto. Thank you for that response. He's texted you when you got engaged, remembered? That's true, yes. Lynn didn't even have to remind you. Yes, well, I do appreciate that. Thank you for including me. Again, congratulations. Everyone give some hearts and hugs and love and flowers and whatever you have to 10. She recently got engaged. So wish her the happiest of happies. Oh my god. Wait. That's a great emote combo 10. I need a knife emote. I don't have a knife emote. Do I even have a... I don't think I have a gun emote. I need either a gun or a knife. Maybe both. No VE1. I don't have a gun. I don't have a knife. Okay, those are 2 that I need. Your older one broke the weight inside, but otherwise still works, and your one doesn't work anymore? Oh, for your mouse. Oof. Actually, broke... But you have 2 mice. So I bought like 3 versions of this mouse that I have. I bought one, and then later on I found it again, so I bought it as a backup. And then later on, when I was at my previous job, and I was doing some travel, I bought the wireless version. So, and then the first one finally, like, kicked the bucket, I guess, I think. So, the one I'm using now is the second one that I bought. Best part of watching the quest is seeing what looked like throwaway lines, but seeing how they were foreshadowing. Oh, that's so true. So, but like, the thing is, because it's... Do you mean event quests specifically, Joel, or just any quests? Because event quests, they do that quite a bit, which is a little unfortunate because it's event-related. Guns! Some people in chat may even know BBT too. Oh, that's true. Yes, thank you for the hearts and love for 10. You really... It's not that I like mice. It's just I really like this mouse. It's the Logitech G502. I absolutely love this mouse. The only thing I don't like now that I'm like playing Valorant quite a bit more is this little like part of it, how it like dips down underneath the thumb area, so it keeps me from like trying to hold it and like, I don't know, there's a specific way to hold it. It's kind of difficult, and I'm not going to get into like the whole Valorant thing for it, but anyways, that's the one thing that I kind of don't like now. Other than that, I absolutely love this thing. Watching Quest on stream. Oh, I thought you meant, okay, never mind. No, but that's fair too. Like, for the people here who are like, because I am lagging behind most people here, I think, because I am saving most of this till a stream day. So everyone here is probably going to know stuff before me, and then they'll just see my reaction to it. Also, Jua, I keep thinking about when you foreshadowed the Noel thing to me. That was so well played. No likes rodents? I don't. I mean, some rodents are fine, but I typically don't. You can emote of holding a gun and a knife in each tentacle. I actually, so when I said gun and knife at the same time, I had that thought, like, for a brief moment. You second this? Alright, I need to find someone who will draw that then. You like the smell of new books? Addicted to have 600 euros worth of books. I do, so I like the smell of old books. I do like the smell of new books, but I prefer the smell of old books a bit more. Also, it's kind of weird, but like I have a coworker who smells like old books, like in not a bad way, right? Like I was like, do they like reading? Why do they smell like old books all the time? So I asked 2 separate questions at the same time to them, and they haven't questioned why I asked them, but I just said, hey, do you like reading? And they're like, and I don't know, like they were kind of like ambivalent about it. So I said, my next question, my follow-up immediately after that was, what kind of perfume do you wear? And apparently it's some like lychee perfume, I think it was. So I don't know why it smells like old books, but anyways. Definitely done this, definitely logged in the past month. Taking so long, cutscene went tonight and the lantern lit up. Yeah, okay. I don't know how it would ever be. I could never be a huge streamer with any more than like 10 people in chat at the same time. I could not do it because I'd be too tempted to read everything. I don't understand how. Okay, I understand how. Like, I don't think I personally could do it. Let me get up on the last 2 things, and then I'll get back. So they just smell musty, but not in a bad way. It's not in a bad way. Like, it's also like, I don't want to be weird and say like that I like the smell, but like you guys, you all know what I mean. You all know what I mean. No, but it's not a bad thing. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't think I can make it sound any better. Wait, why? Okay. Back to work. Have a good stream. Remember when you join again and check TM's promise. All right, sounds good. 10. Have a good rest of your shift. Thanks for stopping by. Love to join them, but you're busy with school. No worries, Angie. It would be like, I'd want to commission someone. Like, I don't want, like, as much as I appreciate everyone here who does fan art for me and has done so in the past, I don't want to just like use like fan art for like this official stream side of stuff. As much as I would like to, I wouldn't feel right doing it. I want to like go the appropriate channels. So if you take commissions, Angie, or anyone else here, feel free to hit me up and we'll work something out. It's a nice smell. Doing quest right now. Oh yeah, quest that unlocks your place in the map and will potentially give you waypoints. That's true. No one would become a just chatting streamer with a single line of Genshin dialogue on screen for the full. No, that's absolutely so true. Like, I would never just stream Genshin. I would stream like just like a scene. I would just be talking the entire time. I think I'd just do it on like the full screen instead of the monitor, like the tiny little monitor. I'd probably just do like my normal just chatting screen, but instead of space, it's just Genshin. The cologne people use at work make you feel sick, usually really strong. Yeah, like, definitely can be overdone. Add the jingle emote. We don't have control over emotes, that's a null thing. Yeah, think there's a way to have you be like an emote editor. I'd have to look into it. Think about being paid drunk is a leisure thing, and that's fair. That's fine. So if you want to do any fan art stuff, feel free. Like, I love that you guys like are so talented and have done like all the fan art stuff. I super appreciate, by the way. So thank you all. Might as well do just chatting streams. Yeah, see, I kind of thought about that. Like, I kind of do just yap a lot, don't I? All right. Let's see how much we can get through before I get distracted again.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, also, I'm super glad that this event is voiced. My voice is feeling better today and like the last stream, but I'm so glad that I get to save it, partially for talking with you guys, but also just because, like, you know, voicing every character is not just taxing for my voice, but also like it makes me more tired because I have to think about it, you know, and like do a mental switch for all the characters. Beating 5 minutes, we'll see. Maybe with Welkins through Genshin top up. Maybe. We'll work something out. We could work something out. Want to start your own bar at some point in your life, but what you want to do isn't a very older person idea. I mean, bars don't have to be like that demographic. You could have like more modern bars that cater to younger people, I'm sure. Like younger, but also like of legal age for drinking, right? It doesn't have to be like an older person idea. Like you could have a bar that's also a candy shop. I think that's still a valid idea.
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Okay, yeah.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on. Time to go.
Oh, do we have to?
Wait. Oh, this is her stall. I thought she brought the model to their stall for some reason.
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
Oh boy.
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
It's just a merchant vessel, surely. It's just a merchant ship.
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play, and boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
What's Paimon got this face of consternation about?
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Oh, is he gonna be like the overprotective parent here?
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
Okay, maybe he's got like a good point. Like I thought he was gonna be like super overprotective, but I think he's got a good point. It's a cocktail bar that has specialty in the drinks that mess you up by mixing energy drinks with them. Wait, that's kind of funny though. I feel like crackhead sleep deprivation makes you act more like purple than fully awake. Gotta ask, if you had to choose to live in a video game world for the rest of your life, what one would you pick? Ooh. So, I would love to say Genshin, but I might have to like take a moment to think about it a bit more fully. Cause okay, you can totally do a monkey's paw with this and say, oh sure, you want to live in Genshin? Sure, but you're, you know, like an animal or, you know, at most an NPC. Like, you don't get to have a vision, you don't get to like go on adventures, you're not even in the adventure guild, you're not even, you know, one of Beto's crew. Like, you're just some bloke who like runs a shop in Inazuma or something, you know? What about Monster? Noobs, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. Imagine a whiskey sour with a citrus monster. My gosh. That I think would definitely mess me up. Especially since I don't really drink alcohol. No offense, but Genshin is the dumbest choice you could make considering the chaos that happens. But that's what's fun about it. No, I totally get you. No, but see, like, if I were to have it my way, for Genshin, we're just gonna stick with Genshin for the moment. If I were to have it my way, I would choose to live in, like, Liyue or somewhere where it's just things are, like, peaceful. Like, not in the outskirts or anything, the actual harbor, where they physically cannot have, like, violence or monsters or anything. I would just live there and just live a normal life. Honestly, that seems super peaceful to me. Adventure Guild would be like a really close second or a really close tie. Pokemon is the dumbest choice. If it was Genshin, you'd have a chance at getting a vision and it'd be your physical body you got now. Oh, if it's my physical body? Well, do you think they'd be fine with an eyeball with tentacles floating around? Or would that scare them too much? If you assume the Pokedex entries are real. Oh, there's some very disconcerting things in the Pokedex entries, I will admit. You want to live in Genshin? Sure, okay, but you always travel to the region the traveler is on an impulse you can't control. So every bad, chaotic thing that happens in this game, I would witness firsthand, or at least I'd be like in the vicinity to where I'd be in mortal danger every single time. Yeah, no thanks. Well, hang on. Do we have much in the way of casualties in this game? Liyue, the fight against Osile, they probably had some casualties. Sumeru, I think they had some casualties. Natlin, oh, there was a lot of casualties in Natlin. Not so much in Nodcry, I don't think, though. I'm sure there were some, but nothing like as... Natlin's not going to be topped. You can't top Natlin in terms of casualties. Mondstadt's the safest. That's true. Liyue and Mondstadt are like the two best idyllic places to live if you just want to live a peaceful life. Drifloon? Oh no, but okay, there are also some really sad ones too. You'd pick to live in Fontaine easily, love Mondstadt, but Fontaine has a technology. See, okay, so there are so many places that I would love to live for different reasons. So Liyue and Mondstadt are peaceful. Fontaine, technology, sure, I love technology, but I also just love how, like, I love the vibe of the whole city. Natlin's also, like, it's got some nice places. On the whole, I wouldn't really choose to live there because it's way too, like, outdoorsy and, like, there's so much activity. I'm a very sedentary eyeball, more so than an active one. So, if anything, I'd probably live in the, what's it called? The middle place where they've got the Adventures Guild and everything. Like, I forget what it's called, but that's probably where I'd be. Inazuma. You know what? Hang on. I'm getting way too sidetracked. Hang on. Let me just know that that's like there's so many places about this game that I'd love to live for different reasons. Mondstadt is the safest, even if you're gone there. Even if you go there during Genshin's release. Just a very strange choice, maybe very lonely, but you'd pick Nier Automata. I have not played Nier. I thought about it, but I don't think I can play it on stream. I don't think it's a stream safe game. Just avoid Natlin. You just altogether, just like the moment you step into Natlin, someone wants to fight you. Would live in the mountains of Liyue. Oh, that's so... Wait, they have really pretty mountains there. Though be careful that like they don't start lifting, because I don't know what kind of experiments they're still doing in the Fontaine Research Institute. Fontaine, if you can't swim, well, I mean, if you have a vision, you automatically become a good swimmer. I think that's how that works, right? If you're forced into Genshin, the real plan is to go to Liyue immediately, then move to Mondstadt as soon as Zhongli fakes his death. After that, just need to move out before Albedo's trial. So you go to Liyue. As soon as Zhongli fakes his death, you're off to Mondstadt. After the whole thing there, you just go straight back to Liyue and you're set, right? You just live every year, like for Lantern Rite. Just look forward to that every year. I think you're set. If you're in Genshin, know for a fact where you'd live. Natlin, you wouldn't want to live there. Living in Inazuma would suck because of the Vision Decree and the distant islands, but it depends on when. Like, is it before or after the Sakoku Decree? Can't swim but forgot about the poisoned ocean. Is all of it poisoned? Real answer is Animal Crossing. Easy, relaxing, no need to fear for your life, and money literally grows on trees. Does it really? I don't know much about Animal Crossing. Wait, so if not Genshin, I do have one other option that comes to mind immediately, because it just means like so much to me. Like, it's a huge point of nostalgia for me, but it's not called Hyrule in Wind Waker, but the Great Sea, I guess is just what it's called. I'd live in the Great Sea, the world of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Maybe on Windfall Island. Windfall or Outset. Like, it's very, very, like, non-populous and small, but it is very peaceful. Except at night. After Link does his whole adventure thing and monsters start appearing on Outset. But besides from that, there is nudity, but like a Ken doll, so you'd be fine in Gore, but Gore is fine because Resident Evil is fine. Yeah, it's mostly the first thing. The reason you choose Nier is because you want to see the reaction of the androids to a human. Ooh, interesting. You were in Genshin, you tried to riz up Lieben for Primos? That's a wild one. If you choose Genshin, it'd be in current day. Okay. That's very interesting because there's a lot of like really dangerous stuff going on at the moment. By the way, you want to see all I got until you got distracted. This is when you got distracted. Yeah. Primordial Sea, it's poisonous. It is. No, you're right, Jacob. But like, it's not the whole ocean. It's just like parts of the ocean. Because the Primordial Sea is underneath the ocean, and then there are spots where it like leaks out. But the rest of the ocean is generally fine, I think. And yeah, what Bark said. But that's just the Primordial Sea. The ocean itself should be fine. One question, how do you even use Prima Gems? There isn't a wishing menu. Primas are just fancy gems.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious.
Oh.
That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, poor guy. No, you
Seems
can...
like he really cares about those kids, huh?
He can hang out too,
Anyway,
right?
what did you want to talk about?
He can hang out with us too.
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
Real smooth, Paimon. Real smooth. You throw them at the sky or something? Seems like a desert dweller. I think he spends a lot of time in the sun. Based on his attitude. Oh, I was gonna say based on his attire and just how much sun damage he appears to have sustained from, like, on his face. That guy is sus. Is he sus? I don't know. I think he's fine. I think he really is just like, I don't know. But I've been wrong before. I've misjudged certain characters in this game before, so who knows?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Paimon's gonna scream right now.
Whoa!
Yep.
Where did you come from?
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Spy. Yo, what's Team Fortress 2 doing in Genshin?
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
Oh.
That's mighty expensive.
They're chivalrous.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Interesting. Ooh, I like his hat. Got a cool hat.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I feel like that's counterintuitive. If you're willing to go a bit lower, prepared to cut a huge deal. I think the huge deal is either what she's currently selling it at, or more, not less. I don't know if this guy knows how to haggle. Something with similar names in the quest you're doing, but it's a K, not a C. Oh, I see. Oh, Jacob! Oh, which quest is he in? I forget which quest that is, but I know who you're talking about. His outfit is also rather dull, like long exposure to sun / dryness. Yeah. In your mind, there's only 4 safe places in Genshin: Liyue, Mondstadt, Sumeru, and Frostwind Scions in area Nodcry. Yes to the first, second, and fourth one. Sumeru, I wouldn't necessarily call safe. Half of the nation, first of all, is desert and filled with mercenaries who love to fight. The other half is full of wildlife and plants that love to fight. Jacob is in the questline following unfinished comedy. I don't remember the quest name.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
You know what? Valid.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
I don't think that's how this works. You can't have it at the same price and pay less at the same time.
What are you implying?
Well, Nodcry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
Oh.
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Ooh.
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think?
True.
Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Okay, interesting.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
1, all these people who are working on this together are now all in the same place. Does this not look suspicious? 2, let's go somewhere else to discuss. You're supposed to be manning your stalls selling things. Can this not wait till after? I don't know. Anyways, Port Ormos is rather safe. That's true. It's a pretty nice place there. Main city is iffy. Let's say you want to wait until the Akasha terminals are gone before trying Sumeru, unless you want your dreams harvested or to be seen as suspicious and a potential threat. Yes, absolutely. I forgot that they actually harvested the dreams, not just, like, blocked them off. Where the flip is Ningguang and Cloran, aka Beto's and Navia's wives. Alright, so we are now at the start, like, splash screen. So Jua, what's the likelihood that we're finishing part 2 today? Excuse me. We probably won't do the mini games until the end of part 2, if we have time. Just to try to make sure that we get through part 2 today, if that's even still in the cards.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
So, he wasn't specifically going for the ballista. He was just going for a high target item. Or a high value item. The dreams were harvested for Yana energy to fuel Scar's mech. Yeah, I completely forgot about that whole aspect. I forgot that's what they used to power it. Still have time to finish part 2, I don't know about part 3 though. Okay, that's fair. As long as we get through part 2. Barely started part 1. Cloran made you think Acheron was in the game for a second. Going for a powerful weapon. I forgot what Navia's selling. Do we know? Did we... Hang on. So... Beto and Yelan came here with the ballista. These two came here with... I forget. Well, these 3. I forget what they brought.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area.
Navia selling Anusia and Numo. Oh, that's right. Yes. And it becomes part of the minigame too, doesn't it? Could go during the time where the dream harvesting situation already don't dream, so it wouldn't do anything for you. Well, it's hard for people to tell whether they do or don't dream, or if they just forget that they dreamed or had a dream. Because there are instances of people like who are like, oh yeah, I don't dream, but they're just forgetting that they had a dream, and it just gets like, I don't know, filed away or whatever really quickly. Cobalt, welcome in. How are you doing? No, I remember all my dreams. Every little thing. So don't go to Sumeru. Well, don't go to Sumeru when they're harvesting dreams. That would not be good. Annoying as heck. Yeah, I mean, I can see how that would be. Like, it's annoying on both ends of the spectrum, remembering everything about them and not remembering anything about them. Actually, also, like, in the middle is annoying too. Like, when you remember some of it but not others, or not other parts. Yeah, no, that can, yeah. Get to try out both of the weapons in the minigames. Oh, we get to do the ballista too? Ooh. You do dream, you remember it. Legit do not dream normally. Okay, well that's fair then, I guess. Just started Savior's Wake. Which one is that? Don't typically dream, but when you do, it's usually hyper-realistic, and you often can't distinguish between them and IRL. Yep, that's... especially like for hyper-realistic ones. So, I feel like but I feel like most people typically can't distinguish them anyways, when they dream, until they wake up. Because then they're like, oh, that was like not logical, or like that didn't... For me, when I dream, sometimes it does like scene transitions without there being like scene transitions, if that makes sense. You know, like something will be happening and then like something else will be happening, but it's like seamless. Like different place, different people, different environment. So that's kind of annoying. I don't want Nahida reading your mind, so probably never visiting Sumeru. Very valid. You know what it's like to have a land debate in a lucid dream? It's insane. It sounds insane. I don't think... I've only ever had 2 instances where I realized I was dreaming. I'd love to be able to do it again so that I could try to control the dream or fly or do like any of that fun stuff. But it hasn't happened again. Like, it's never happened. It's only happened those 2 times. And it was really just me going, oh wait, this is a dream. And then like, I don't remember if I like woke up immediately or just like the dream just continued and then I woke up. I don't know. So far, Fontaine seems like the best place for you. Neva's minigame is also trying out Ina's weapon. Ooh. Oh, congrats, Cobalt, on one of the number redacted mail names. All the minigames are just trying out the weapons. That's cool. Hello, you. 1412 OT. Yo, nice. 3419. Let's go. Dropping an easy 30k in an OT game. Congrats. You're usually just in your house. It's strange. Do you go out of your house often? If you spend a lot of time in your house, maybe it's just your brain like using the most well-known environment for you.
Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring.
Oh.
So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
Also, Jua, in your previously that you sent, it said that they were on the hunt for a criminal organization. I don't know if we knew that it was a whole organization. Did we? Did we know it was a whole organization, or was it... I thought it was just a person at the time that we're looking for. You're fine trying to change out some computer parts tomorrow? Ooh, good luck. Which parts are you upgrading? No, I get that, Jua. But to me, in the game, this is the first time that they mention a crime ring or an organization, like, more than just one person. Because before this, I thought they were only looking for one person. And I don't know if I just did not catch the fact that they mentioned it was an organization. Thank you, Noobs, for the hydrate and the care package. Spend less time at home than you do outside, in a sense, because when you're awake, it's about 60 hours in a week you're home. Yeesh. Okay, well then, yeah, I don't know why your dreams are mostly home-based. Maybe it's your brain telling you to be home more often. I don't know. Rest I spent at work / commuting / shopping. CPU, board, and some RAM. Yeah, RAM is horrendous right now, I think. Double check might have been a second your part. Yeah, it's okay. When I saw it in the previously, I just thought maybe I misremembered, but I forgot to bring it up. That's this like crime ring mention here is what made me remember. If you get it going, should be fine to actually use computer at near full effect compared to having Twitch kill Genshin and vice versa. Oh gosh. Well, hopefully it goes well. I also need to upgrade my computer a tiny bit. It's needed a few things lately. Not a mistake? Okay, so I just misremembered then. I just forgot. Then Yelan specified multiple arms dealers. Okay. Gotcha. Games are very random in terms of location and other things, but mostly has people. Oh, and now it's raining. Look at that.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
Well, I mean, is it really bad? Like, did they really have to sound so sus and sketch? Like, when they're brokering the deal about, like, what if we do this outside the expo? Like, they're in Nodcry. And the only rule of the expo is no violence. So, like, they could have been a bit more open about it, right? Like, I know that they're trying to, like, be covert and, you know, like, keep their heads down so that they don't stand out too much as, like, it doesn't look like a sting operation, but the guy seemed to be a bit on the sus side. I don't know. Maybe looking into it too much. Yelan special multiple arms dealers, in which case I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale. Should still be the same kind of board and still same brand CPU, just more modern. Mostly just remembering wires is going to be a pain in the butt since you built this thing semi-blindly years ago. That reminds me, I think my first build is out there somewhere. I could try to salvage parts from it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to turn it into another rig so I could do like dual PC setups for streams, or convert it into a router, because I hate modern routers because they're not built to great spec, it seems. Or a NAS. I could turn it to a NAS. Otherwise, been doing a lot of Genshin Zenless, catching up and trying to play NTE, pretty fun. Nice. I've seen NTE gameplay a little bit. I'd love to try it, and some other games, but one of the things that I need to upgrade is my game storage, because I am out. I am out of game storage.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that, but only as long as the deal goes ahead.
Gameplay is fine. Disagree with some character designs, but that's more preference. I don't know too much about the character designs, because most of what I've seen, again, I haven't seen very much, but most of what I've seen is driving. Driving and then like really cool combat animations.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but That would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
Could give them a fake one.
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
Okay, ladies, calm down. You're getting a little heated. We can work on this. We can talk this through.
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
I've never heard Yelan get so, like, riled up before. This is the most, like, intense she's been. Like, we've seen her intense, sure, but, like, she's very, like, defensive.
Are they having a fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paimon. Blue Cat voiced by Hu Tao, but odd outfit. I did, okay, so Blue Cat, so I know her name is Mint, because I knew that, Hu Tao's VA Brandon Knickerbocker voices a character named Mint. I don't know what she looks like, though. Also, maybe a child voiced by the Hu Tao VA, not entirely sure on that. Wait. A child oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I gotcha. Throw hands? You want to see them fight, Maddie? Fadia is voiced by a Genshin character you've heard. Think Eula? She might voice 2.
Ah, they're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
There's buttonheads think that their way is better.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
Just in the background, like, Yelan and Chevreuse are just, like, at each other's throats, and Navi is just there smiling. It's like, yeah, this is going well.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions.
Precious Navia indeed.
So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Okay, but are we not going through with your idea of parting with the weapon itself?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you,
Okay.
not a single one will get away.
Nope, we're just going with Chevreuse's plan. Just full send.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Amamiya, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
Do we want to go there to meet the buyer, or should we help round up the other agents?
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Yeah.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden,
Okay.
and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
There we go. That works. Sounds good to me.
Let's do this thing!
Tired and too lazy to do much else in Genshin. That's fair. Hope you're getting good rest, though. Where are we going? Wait, is it this ballista? They've got 2. Surely it's not. They've got 4. They've got. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 5. They've got 5 of these ballistas. Surely it's not these ones they're parting with, right? These are just the actual parts of the ship. They're not here as, like, storage for what they're selling.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Oh. Okay, so it's the same guy. Oh, right, he said we were meeting there.
There he is!
Shh.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
Honestly, fair.
You're a tough nut to crack.
Hmm.
How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Ooh, smart.
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods?
Oh,
You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
she's saying that she's got you dead to rights.
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Oh, that's our cue. Please tell me it was Paimon who punched him. I know that Thunk was a lot... It came from a bigger hand, but I love to imagine that Paimon's just been training in her spare time. So all she can do is punch. Oh.
Out of the way!
Yep. There's another one.
The undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
Paimon for sure, yes.
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
Do we get to play as Chevreuse now?
One just popped up.
Nope, okay.
Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
Oh. Oh, we kind of are playing as her. Destroy objects along the road?
Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around.
Yo, wait, hang on. Why is her musket reload in this sequence so much faster than it is in the actual game?
Out of steam yet? Cause I can do this all day.
I mean, until he gets, like, further. Oh, no. I thought she was going to topple out on him.
My leg!
Oh, she kind of did. Kinda. Forget your show cancel. Don't regret picking Lumina at all for her design, but being called Miss Jacob at all times is a bit odd. I mean, it could be a surname.
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
Ooh.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20.
Wow.
Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Yo, the Spina's here as well. I love his branch member. Wait, who was cowering on the ground? It wasn't the agent.
Well done, everyone.
Oh,
We appreciate
it's
the
others.
assist.
I see.
The boss sends her thanks.
Yo, nice. Wait, this is... Hang on. This is a cool scene. She's a knower, she is a knower. Ever tell you what your Navia team name is? What is your Navia team name? This is a perfect time to say it right here. This is such a cool scene. Hang on. Oh, do I have a full screen? Hang on. I think I have a full screen that I can do here. Yo, that's so cool. Spina de... No! No! No, how dare you, Jacob? How dare you? Okay. No, but anyways.
It was an honor. Without the Spinas help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Not her giving the little, like, acting coaching on the side. Cloren's, like, dipping into her, her tabletop RPG side of things right now.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Where is it? The boss sends her thanks.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Nice. Future Syndrome team is called Stringless. Okay, that's actually pretty good though.
Wow! Navia is something else.
There's Paimon's British accent again.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
Well, I mean, we're outside the expo still, so...
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
Nice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Not them hyping each other up to the criminals.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
So what they should do here is take all 20 of them to be interrogated separately and have them say, hey, you're going to tell us and we're going to compare your story to everyone else. If any detail deviates from anyone else, we'll know that you're lying and there will be consequences. Otherwise, if everyone's story lines up, you're all free to go. All you have to do is tell the truth. Like, I feel like that's, you know, you have so many of them that you can just compare all the stories and see what the common factors are.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
By then, it's going to be old information. Nefer's going to have already learned about it. The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story.
Honestly, that's a pretty good story right there.
If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevros will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Also, I forgot this guy. Yo, what's up, Tarno?
Now let's get a move on!
Alright, expo. Having an early morning trying to sleep. Alright, sounds good, Orchid. Thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest, my friend. And I will see you next time.
Behold!
Oh.
Either
Oh,
I
she's
throw the
very
gold under
nervous.
the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse?
Oh no. What happened to the weapon?
Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
Did they steal the weapon? Or the model? Or did something happen to the weapon?
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
Ooh.
A theft? How did that happen?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas?
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there.
So... it's the crime ring. It's there... You... Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's
But
let this
when I came
unfold.
to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
Just, you know, yeah, we were, turns out, we've been robbed.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Aren't these things, like, are they the same size as the ones on the ship? How do you steal giant crossbows, essentially, that is, like, the size of 3 people? With, did they dismantle it? Like, doing all that is a ton of work to have to do, like, without being caught.
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
You steal it very slowly. See, I feel like it would be the opposite. I feel like you would steal it very quickly to not get caught.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative. Do we have to tell her?
The kids did it. Oh no, the kids stole the ballista. I knew the kids were trouble.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehoda...
How strong do you think these kids are? I mean, it's not always about strength. It's also about smarts.
What are you 3 doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Yeah, about that.
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about.
No. No, don't tell me Ashwapati's the mastermind. No. Is Ashvapati the mastermind? Is he the one behind the criminal ring? Say it ain't so. No, no, surely not, right? We're jumping to conclusions. We're jumping to conclusions here.
Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
It's him, isn't it? Is the guy who said you were sus? Yes, it's the guy that you said was sus, Maddie. Yeah. Oh no, no.
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that.
Maybe he's not the mastermind. Maybe he's like higher up in the echelon, but he's not at the top. Maury, welcome in. Thank you for the @
Ashvapati works for the guild.
Oh, okay, wait,
He has
that's right.
access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without
Well,
the
no.
guards getting suspicious.
Hang on, I thought that clears him, but no, it actually does not clear him.
Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover from this.
The guild's reputation's in shambles now.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, Those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he's selling to the ring and not part of it? Maybe. But why would he... Yeah, I guess he could. Okay, yeah, so he could be robbing Beto, selling to the crime ring as a guild member not working up on behalf of the guild, so he can just take their cut. And it's all profit for him because he stole it.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone, or is he connected to the crime ring?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar.
Very true.
Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Maybe, what if he stole... Knowing the answer, all you can say is smile. What if he stole it to keep it safe? Huh? Surely that's a possibility here, right? Hate when the quests have a weird gimmick with the traveler in combat, such as the one you're doing where their charge attacks are enhanced to hit 100k. Like, why can't you use your totally top 0.01% Arlecchino? Yeah, it just overrides it completely with just... Yeah, you have to do this specific mechanic.
Got it. Hold up.
I love...
Can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not. They're kids. They didn't know what they were doing. No, but I also just love Dory's head just peeking over the counter every time the camera cuts that way.
No, of course not, but... how do I explain this?
Did Paimon just quote me again?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
We're gonna knock on the curatorium door. Nefer's gonna open it, look at the three kids, say, this isn't an orphanage, this isn't a playground, and just slam the door in our face.
Will do.
Alright, they're still here. Wait, can we talk to them still? It's just the same lines as before. Alright, where's the curatorium? Love the unique pupils getting lately, like Mualani's fish and Yehoda's stars. Yes. So, I think I've mentioned before, but I initially did not like Yehoda's character design. I actually really didn't like it. The stars was one of the things I didn't like, but spending more time with Yehoda, her one, the what is it? The design overall doesn't bother me as much, but two, she's too precious for me to hate any like amount. Never knows who wouldn't waste her time like that. She would never. But would she not, though? I don't know.
This complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two.
It's the cat. I love the cat.
But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
Maybe? Oh, because our little sun-shaped irises on her eyes? Yes, they're like the little... I think they were even like the Aztec star shape, or the Aztec... whatever I forget if it has an actual name, but like the Aztec sun symbol.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left.
I think that's a bit suspicious. I don't think they would have come from the same band. But I also don't know if they, like, they look three distinctly different children. And I don't know if that is meant to be like, oh, it's an obvious lie, or if that's just fine, if that's just the normal thing. I don't know.
We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
Why does that kid sound like he's 20? That's what I said last time too. It's like, yo, that's not the voice I expected to come out of this kid. Like, that's like a young teen at the old or at the youngest. But no, like you just see like, you know, hi, I'm kid 1. Hi, I'm kid 2. Yo, what up? I'm kid 3.
Their eyes.
Different?
What about them? I'm just reminded of something.
No, she saw something else. What did she see? She does have little sun shapes on her irises. Nice. Yeah, I do like the pupils we're getting though. To your original point, yes, they are really going all out with the new character designs. And we noticed the last room as well. Probably just couldn't get a young sounding VA in time. Double them up. We already have 2 kids being voiced. Just have one of them voice 2 kids instead of just their singular one. Linnea's pupils are heart-shaped? Yes, yes they are.
About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's a wild bit of lore that we just got dropped. Also love Arlecchino's X crosses in her eyes, which represent her skill. Yes.
That's terrible.
This is really cool.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand.
I feel like, based on that, like the Sumeru Desert is more lawless than Nodcry. Nodcry's been surprisingly chill since we got here.
If this happened in Fontaine,
For such a lawless
Liyue,
land.
I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye.
See, this is how we would be describing Nodcry, but there's been not a whole lot of, like, as Obi-Wan Kenobi would say, scum and villainy going on here.
From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of Eremites are back in the weapons business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashfapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashfapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them.
So, based on that, if the person in charge is there to collect the goods, it means that they don't have the goods. So, if Ashfapati was the one who robbed them, he's not the person behind everything. He's involved. You know, going on that logic, he's involved, but not the person that they're after. The thing with Nodcry is that even without laws, they have groups that enforce their own rules in their territory, like how the Voynich Guild and Curatorium enforce rules at the black market. So even without law enforcement, they have a form of law enforcement. I suppose it's another Pirates of the Caribbean thing. They're more like guidelines, right? No, it is more like enforcement, I guess. They do enforce their own rules, you're right.
But if Ashfapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashfapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll
Ooh.
let the special patrol handle the seizure.
I love their dynamic. Now, like they butted heads a bit in the beginning, but I do love this dynamic between these two. Just held up one of your cats to another one of your cats, and Ellie hissed at Poopies twice and then smacked her. No, not the cat drama.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
And honestly, that plays to both their strengths. She's really good at the detective work, working in the shadows and collecting the info, and then she's really good at executing the stings.
Seizure?
Okay, listen, don't think too hard about it, Ati.
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, traveler.
As long as no. Yeah, no worries. I also want to see this through. Oh wow, that was the entirety of part 2. I thought we were going a bit longer for that. They're literally sisters, like how could she? I think that's why, is because they're sisters. Is Auntie 13 going on 30 is crazy. We can go grab the anecdotes before hopping to part 3. Alright, sounds good. So the anecdotes will be back here. Just finish those off. Perfect. Do we need to track them? That's the wrong one. Tales of Many. Okay, let's go to Kodori. Might be able to finish the story after all. Ooh, that would be cool. It just means we won't be able to do the mini games. That'll have to be its own stream, I guess. I'm so sorry, Dory. Did not mean to stand on your desk. Oh, hello, Noel. Welcome. I just so happen to amass a collection of valuable, interesting, and highly useful items for your perusal. And just for you, an exclusive Noel discount, 50% off everything. Wait, this is the same... That's the same stuff... Wait. That's the same dialogue as before. How do we trigger this? Please continue to be part of the Trade Expo. You never know when the opportunity comes knocking. It's not even unlocked yet. First 3 parts anyways. Maybe we can sneak in the epilogue. Doors isn't unlocked yet. Do the other anecdotes. She'll get hers later. Alright, sounds good. So what can we do? Maybe talk to Vislava again? Take appropriate precautions. Vintage muskets. This is the same dialogue. Okay, maybe not. How about Lieben? I did all of hers? Okay, so Lieben surely is next, right? Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, because she only had 2. Alright, let's talk to Lieben. Wait, what's the unlock criteria? Not Lieben either? What am I doing then? Wait, how do I just... Oh, I see, I can... Gotcha. Fruity order. Alright, Lockaberry, what you got for me?
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder booth.
Cool, I don't have to voice this one either.
Treasure hoarders have a booth?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
See, calling it a legal black market, I think is kind of an oxymoron. Fruity order, okay, hi. Fruity order is.
Person really represent their entire organization?
Yeah, I guess.
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated.
Sounds like it.
The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost Spire confidence. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one Treasure Hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
Interesting.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a treasure hoarder second.
Okay, he's all right. Okay, so he's got that like team spirit going on. Okay. Fruity Order. That sounds familiar.
Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
Heroic? Fruity Order, never heard of it. What? Have you been living under a rock? Never mind. You'll hear all about our heroic deeds soon enough.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy is a new face.
Interesting. Oh, hi. Why is she just right behind us?
Ahem. So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order, you hear?
What a coincidence. So am I.
What was it about Ruthless Calla Lily? We met her in Fontaine. I don't remember what the context was, though.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytoon Peach in the New Tide anthology.
I remember
Then I
that.
read The Legend of Intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of Meripede.
I think I remember them too. Zaytoon Peach was... Trendy Zaytoon Peach was definitely one I remember.
The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. I've been searching for so long, but I was never able to find an actual member.
Oh no. Oh, he's... Okay, in the words of Kirito from SAO Abridged, you're not a member, you're a fanboy. Oh gosh. Well, she's the leader. Any real member would know her on sight. Not the leader, but second in command. Oh, I see. She's one of the 5 Fruity Order operatives. She is a formidable assassin and a high-ranking member, as the boss does not investigate matters that she personally deals with, regardless of the outcome. Do we know who the boss is?
So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you.
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
Wait, also that means this is the first time that she's been voiced, because I don't think she would have been voiced in the other one, right? It was just a world quest. Gonna go to bed, see you on Thursday. Sounds good, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest. Fruity Order consists of an unnamed boss, simply referred to as the boss, 5 great operatives with plant-related codenames, and several dozen other members. Betrayal is punishable by death. According to Trendy Zaytoon Peach, the Order exists to maintain order and balance in the world. As treasure hoarders?
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter?
Not the Among Us.
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row, so we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to come along. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out, so imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights again.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, does that mean you've taken them all out already? Man, I knew it! The Fruity Order's as good as they say!
Oh my goodness. I think you should use Baiju or Yahoda for your Nefer team. Baiju means you can run him on Deepwood instead of Llama, but Yahoda gives 10% crit rate and 40% crit damage. That's a good question. They both heal. I mean, for the crit stats alone, I'd probably go Yahoda. But I don't know how well Baiju... I don't know how well or how not well Baiju would contribute to the Dendro aspect for the team. Since Lunar Bloom can crit, I would go with Yahoda for the crit rate and crit damage boosts. An imposter, darn, nobody's a joke. You need a healer, go Baiju, otherwise Yahoda. Baiju does also buff Lunar Bloom 35%, Okay, then maybe that one. Maybe because you can get 10% crit rate easily other ways, right? The 40% crit damage is nice, but again, it's probably something that you can get with some artifact tweaks or even some weapon switches. The Lunar Bloom buff is probably more useful. And I'm saying that with a big disclaimer that I don't actually know.
Can I join?
Oh my gosh.
Can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nasha Town.
Ah, she's gonna take him out, isn't she?
I see. All right, I'll be there.
And Lockaberry was never heard from again.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Nope.
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild.
Don't be where we're going to be.
This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on.
Oh no.
So look after those kids.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
And he was never heard from again. Alright, hi Lockaberry. That was both, right? Alright, so that's both. We'll do authentic fine wine. Interesting. No, we'll do Liebens is ready. Oh, I kind of wanted. Let's get through these ones, I think, and then we'll save Liebens for last. Or actually, Jua, since you have the knowledge right now, since you are the knowledge keeper, is there a particular one that I should do next or save for last? I think one of the best Nefer teams right now is Nefer, Columbina, Lama, and Shinobu. No real order needed? Okay. Nefer doesn't really care about stats, she just seems to get EM all somehow. Somehow running at 8210 and your artifacts are mediocre. Then yeah, given that and what yeah, no, I think given that, if it's between those two still, I would go Baiju. The only order you'd save for last is only unlocked after doing everything else. Oh, because this one here, I guess. Alright, so we'll just do these. We'll kind of work our way up, then Dorian, then Lieben last, or second to last. I don't know how to say your name. I'm not going to try.
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous. What's wrong? This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored. I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
What requirements are those?
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, aren't you?
Tumaini?
Oh, he knows us? Oh, he knows us?
Yep, that's Tumaini, alright. So, what exactly do you need?
I don't know who to run Llama on. Maybe just two-piece EM. Probably. I think. I don't know. Everyone in Atlant is gonna know Traveler.
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
So he doesn't care about us. He doesn't want to get in trouble with Granny Eatsley. Nice negotiating with you.
Whatever Tumaini means. It seems like like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
Apparently, yeah. Has never saved the world, Yehoda. Has never fought in the war.
I'll catch up.
Can we do the next one, actually? Hang on. Not yet. Okay, so we'll go on to the Mondstadt booth. Oh, there's Varka. Alright, we're gonna save that one for last. That looks like a fun interaction. Fassbender.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into.
No, you're not gonna be able to save what you want for the end due to chains of unlocks. Oh, okay, well that's fine then. Bro went from no, these are priceless to wham, please don't tell Granny. But you have to go do Leibins or Liebens? Okay. Earlier. Oh, we can do it right now, or, you know, after this one since he's right there.
Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing. But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
That's a good tagline. I actually really like that tagline. Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Cool! What kind of connections?
I don't know if we want to get into that, Paimon. Yeah.
Hey! You can't go around asking people questions like that!
We need to give her a Black Market 101 book. Now, is this regulated by D-Look, or did he steal them? I don't know. Wait, hang on. Fassbender. Why does he seem familiar? Surely he's not. No, wait. Hang on, I have an idea. But I think I'm wrong. But I want to check. I might be wrong. How do I check? Where? This? Wait, no, I think I saw it. Travelogue, travel set. No, where is it? How do I get the... I hate how they reorganize this sometimes. Oh, he's an event exclusive? Okay. Never mind. We're fine then. We're good. I thought he was the one from... I was trying to find the Hangouts. I can't find the Hangouts anymore. Archive maybe? Where even would Hangouts be anymore? Wait, what do you mean new? Oh, they're just the recaps. I haven't seen any of them yet. Okay, well, it's not there. No, it has to be. Wait. Where are the Hangouts? Okay, I just don't know. Saturation cuts back. No, it's fine. It's just, I was just... Oh, it's one of the tabs from the quest log. One of these tabs, or... No. I don't... Aha! It was buried. Okay. It's so buried now. Anyways. So, it was in Act 1, I think. Guard, more experience, rare strength. Okay, so here's all the pictures. I thought... Wait, no, it wasn't this guy. Guess from afar? No, wait, it would be. It was this guy. That is the guy I was thinking of. But yeah, no, so it's not him. It's got the same like purple coat and everything. Maybe that's what I was thinking. The purple waistcoat. Because I knew this guy was kind of shady, and we scared him off. In this chain. But okay, so yeah, like he got the same outfit. It's just a different face and hat. So that one's all. Wait. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this one next. Yo, Varka, Lieben, how's it hanging?
What do you think? Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
Varka? You're here for the expo too?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting this pleasant surprise. Out in this part of the world, even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes, and on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
The whole batch?
Already.
Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Lieben? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
Paimon, you can't just like, you can't. Paimon, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt wine good.
Is he a liar?
Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers, can we?
True.
Oh, it's true. You're not gonna reprimand him though, are you?
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the Knights to make some cider out of these apples.
Ooh, it would be my pleasure.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent.
Yeah,
Although I'll
Paimon.
admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
Where do you plan to make your next fortune?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear they're running
Ooh.
low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one.
Is this our Lieben content for talking about the next upcoming area? Is this just their way of giving it to us?
With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
Well, good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
We love Lieben here. And there's nothing else there. Okay. You remember the name of that one type of wine from that one event where we got the Missive Wind Spear? I can't say that I do. I'm trying to think. And these words have been said by Columbina. Second time Project Stuja has been referenced. Did Columbina mention it? Oh wait. Yeah, I guess she did. The first time though we got it was in the Natlan Archon quest, right? Can't believe you ignored our favorite winemaker. I did not see him. Okay, I will say though, I did see a screenshot of like this scene right here. So I did know who's gonna be here, but I did forget. I will say that I did forget. Up until like the first time we talked to Fastbender. And then we came over here and then I forgot. I promptly forgot again. Yo, what's up, Dark Knight Hero? End of the Nodcry Archon quest during the lore talk. Right, that's the second time we heard it. The first time we heard it was the end of or maybe not the end of the Natlan Archon quest, but I think it was like near the end, right?
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
Are you sure? So, D-Luke, my guy, maybe we have to explain what a black market is.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time?
Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Didn't she mention, in the Archon quest, didn't she mention a contact named Owl?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand, but please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration is far too valuable to me for that. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone else. The rules we have now are a result of the tug-of-war between them all. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here because I'm confident that it poses no threat to our collaboration.
Interesting. Oh, and he's like, huh, you know what?
This isn't from our cellars at all. It's not even from Mondstadt. You.
Gotcha. Maybe you need to remember what Diluc is known for in Nodcry and Snezhnaya. I actually do. I know he's not allowed in Nodcry. Or no, sorry, he's not allowed in Snezhnaya. I don't remember why. Diluc has black market connections. So, but like, just the way he comes over here and it's like, you know, hey, I'm gonna flout the rules of this quote-unquote legal black market. It's like, okay, but like, do you realize it's a black market for a reason?
I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry. Imitations like these are no threat to our business.
Nice.
Oh, just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust.
Uh-huh. Sure. You keep working on that.
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks volumes.
Oh, ho, ho. He's got you there.
That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
You know what? True enough.
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty serious business, so Paimon didn't want to interrupt.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Okay. Nice seeing you too.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
Alrighty. Did Nefer forget her own rules? Wait, which rules? There was no violence. Wait, which rule are you referring to? Perverka? Who'd you hear it from? Diluc? Shh, we don't use people's real names at work. This contact.
Whenever you
oh,
need me, I'll be there.
I vaguely recall that interaction. Read previous. Oh, because she walked over here and it's like saying, okay, no, I gotcha. Never just outed you. Well, okay, but like, she may have outed him as Owl. Anyways, she may have outed him as Owl, but she didn't actually use his name though, did she? Where? Okay, back over here. I also, wait, I think I might have seen that Sealali was in this as well. I did say that Sealali was in this as well, but again, that was, I just saw like a screen grab of this. Although I did not know Chosko was gonna be here. Okay. Hi.
See, Lon,
To Nightwind.
I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers.
Oh.
I'm afraid confronting him myself will be more trouble than it's worth.
Time to feel migraine coming on. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Maddie. Head to bed. Hope you have a good night. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Hope you feel better soon. Get some good rest. I hope your migraine goes away. I'll see you tomorrow if you're streaming tomorrow. Otherwise, if you still got a migraine, then get some good rest. Take care of yourself. And thanks for hanging out as well. Here, let me give you a tuck. If I could spell it right. 4-letter words are difficult to spell sometimes. Alright, cool. We all got ducks for Maddie. Thank you, Jua. How do you have so many pyro crystals? No say.
Do I
You're
have
welcome,
to do
Maddie.
everything myself?
146 green ones isn't actually a lot. I mean, it's a fair amount.
Oh, please, Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
Chaska! Lolly! What are you...
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyob fragments at this expo.
Oh.
Pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seat Lolly here to get to the bottom of it, and hopefully keep things under control.
Why is he scared, though? There can't be any violence here.
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out, we've been tasked with mediating any disputes like this. Are you intending to try and stop me?
Please, Granny Eatsley. Oh, he just has to smile and say please, and she backs down immediately, right? I still have my side eye on. Whoops. Please, Granny Eatsley.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our Wyob are not for sale. Wait a second.
They're not actual fragments, are they?
This is just a shard of a Wyob pillar. And its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the Wyob. So, tell me, how much did they pay you to ship these out of Natlan?
Way too much, I bet, for worthless stones. You think Seat Lolly cares about that? No, but like, I think that... Okay, well, I was gonna say maybe she'd get in trouble with the Voynich Guild, but I honestly think that she could take the entire guild. Bear, like, by herself. Granny Seat Lolly, yes. We love Seat Lolly.
About 800,000 more apiece.
Wow!
What?
Yeah, me too, Seat Lolly.
Apparently, people outside of Natlan don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found a Wyob fragment. I didn't want to correct them, cause that way I could drum up the price.
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over. No point making a mountain out of a molehill.
Except you would make a mountain out of molehill if we didn't ask nicely. Thank you, Granny Eatsley. No, that's... No. Thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
Ooh. Yikes. Huh, I need to get in the Wyob fragment business. Tadori! What are they both doing here? Wait, does it trigger if I walk up? I want to get some pictures. Okay, we're getting pictures. Hi. 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 Oh, they're looking at me. I'm just hang on. Just yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ooh, okay. This desk is kind of making things hard to zoom. We have a random NPC on the side as well. Here, we can kind of... This, maybe? Ooh, that's... Oh, no, why is the camera... Okay, there we go. Get the blush ready. I didn't even see that message, Chua. Alright, can I do individual pictures now too? Okay, Noelle, I know. I get it, but please stop staring. There we go. That's so cute. Alright, we're gonna... Can we block the NPCs? We can't, and she's looking... Oh, this is perfect. Oh, except Noelle's... Hang on. Nope, look back this way. There... The head snap was actually kind of scary for a second. Thank goodness her hair and her hat are just enormous. Okay, Noelle. This way. Can I, like... Sure. Alright, now one with the coal. Or maybe more than one. Okay, fine. Fine. Nope. You can look back this way, Nicole, please. Look back this way, Nicole. This there. Thank you, thank you. This desk makes it hard to zoom. It just like snaps the camera into weird places. There. Wait, it kind of looks like they're holding hands. Wait, I didn't mean for that. Actually, can we like... Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, I think that's enough. I think it's enough pictures. Yeah, we're not starting part 3 today. That'll be Thursday. We can totally get a start on some of these mini games. Okay, sounds good. 92,226 with 6:82 AM on Nefer. Yo, nice. Click on to see Noel making Noel and Nicole. It's not like that. Look, it's just not like that. Look, they're just... Wait, hang on. Why are you looking this way now? Oh, you just... Okay, I see. Their head doesn't have one. I think Alice's only has... Nope, never mind. Anyways. Hi, Niche. Welcome in. How you doing? Hmm? Why,
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you looking to buy some stuff from Dory?
Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supplier.
We knew that, actually, yep.
Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory to try out. We're here today to see how it's all going.
Pricing method?
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of more,
Why?
you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer.
What was Paimon's face about? Why did she look so, like, already done the moment Nicole, like, started projecting words?
The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexen Circle are within your reach.
I don't know if Dory would go for that. Been alright, hope you've been well. I've been doing okay. Not too bad. Glad things have been alright with you as well, Niche.
Kinda like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize. Such fun, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I don't necessarily see something wrong with that. But I don't think that people who want to make money see the same things that we do, Nicole.
Not for me. We
Yeah.
didn't sell much Hexen Circle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even. Wait, you're actually losing money, Dory?
Nicole's explanations are a bit verbose, so when she said, allow me to explain, Paimon and Ether both knew. I see. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. I personally don't mind the Nicole explanations, but I understand how it can be tiring for others. Need an EM goblet for Llama, otherwise she's got 837 EM with crit ratio non-existent. Nice, GG's.
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep, Dory.
Oh, they don't call you a great mage for nothing, Miss Alice.
Alright, well. So, that was all of those, right? So now, okay, now we have this. Oh. We get to use the Clink Clink Crisis Control Switch. I'm a little excited. Alright, now what does it do? Please don't be a nuke. Whatever, please don't be a nuke.
It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up. Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehoda? Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, things are pretty calm right now. Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Wait, really doesn't protest crit for Yehoda? I guess not. Does she... Like, do you mean, like, in terms of what she needs? I guess I know gave you a nuke and didn't say what it was. Totally something she'd do. To be fair, I think I wouldn't put it past her. She doesn't really seem to understand the gravitas of weapons and their impact on civilization.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Oh, what's wrong, Lieben? Tell us, we'll kill it.
Same here.
Yehoda,
you just jinxed it.
Poor Yehoda.
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
Oh.
The same thing happened to me. Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for exhibitors only. It works because their goods stored in the warehouse can be used as collateral.
Ah.
The buyer did have guild supplied certification.
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good to go.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but I don't see him here.
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And nope, no sign of him either.
Are they part of the... Is this like going back to the crime ring stuff?
Wait, so it wasn't the same person?
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back and we haven't heard from him.
What? Why would he do that? He wanted to use the moral we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return for looking out for us.
Oh.
So he headed out alone.
Wait, that's so sweet of him, though. No violence. But it's Lieben. Lieben has an issue. You're there for him. You have a golden piece that has 5.8 crit rate, 26.2 attack, 22 defense, and 7.8 crit damage. Ooh. Yeah, rip on the crit stats.
Gods, this kid... Wait, did he have your certification from the guild with him?
Yeah, he's our older brother, so he's in charge of all that stuff.
Someone rob him?
Oh, this is bad. Okay,
wait.
Let's not panic. What happened? Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back?
Oh.
I'm worried they kidnapped him and are using his certification to scam goods off the other exhibitors. Sorry.
That's not scamming goods. That's just straight up theft. That's just robbery. That's just daylight robbery.
Oh, this isn't your fault. Should we rescue Ati first? But Nodcry's huge. Where would we even start? We could go for the goods first, but we're dealing with a group. If they split up, it'll be impossible to nab them. Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised Boss Nephew to uphold the guild's reputation, and you promised the kids you'd protect them. This is all falling apart. Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster diver.
Alright, well, here we go.
Oh, right! The Clink Clink Crisis Control Switch!
But why not tell us?
Clank Crisis Control Switch activated. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh.
Awaiting orders.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. It's a flock. You're there for him in legal ways. Don't want to get on Nefer's bad side. Again, there are no laws in Nodcry. It's just a rule. It doesn't mean that there's like any legal implication. It just means that we would be on Nefer's and the Voynich Guild's bad side. But at the same time, it's Lieben. Okay, no, but like that's a lot of robots.
Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Notcry. If you wanted, you could turn this whole place upside down.
Yo, that's actually pretty sick.
But it won't last long, so think about what you want to do first. In that case, let's get the stolen goods back first.
You don't want your brother back?
All units, advance to rescue Ahti.
Miss Yehuda.
Orders received. Orders received.
Autobots, roll out.
Orders received.
Okay, still don't look on Nefer's bad side. Absolutely valid. Alright, Autobots, roll out. With the help of the robots, Ahti is quickly rescued and the people holding him scatter and flee.
Ahti! You're alright!
Oh, the hug.
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay everyone's kindness.
I know, they're so sweet.
They stole my expo certificate. Did that cause trouble for anyone?
About that.
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
We did. We focused on rescuing Ahti. Now that he's here, we can complain at how inconvenient this is.
Inventory complete. All goods have been retrieved.
Oh, alright, never mind. It's not an issue.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank crisis control switch, there's no problem in Notcry you can't handle.
So, can we get a spare, like, redemption voucher to use it or something?
With so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to do both.
I know.
Oh.
These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get in trouble with the guild.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thanks, boss.
Ino's a great person to have on your side, huh?
Truly. Gonna DPS test your team before it was like 40k DPS doing 50k times 2 plus 65k. Think it's supposed to be implied that they would feel selfish asking for their brother first when the others were scammed, but it really sounds like they just don't want Ahti back. Yeah, no, I picked up on that too. It was really funny though. Who voices him sounds really familiar. Is it Toma? Voice actor unknown for Ahti. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it sounds like Toma, if you look at Toma's VA's like IMDb page or something, it might come up, or like his behind the voice actors page. Maybe it would come up if it's confirmed for him. Because sometimes the wiki is a little slow to update that. Occasionally.
To be honest, I could hug you right now.
Oh.
But I think I'll have that vacation first. Oh, right. I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Wait, that's such a funny pose. Yehuda finally catches a break and is free from further drama for the time being. Nice. Oh, and they just apparate back into existence. Alright, that is all of the anecdotes. Let's see, let's check our Nicole funds real quick. We have 6 wishes in the bag. We have 6. Wait, did I not? Can I not? Should I just go ahead and convert all these to... Well, hang on. Let me check the crystal shop. I never do this because I don't usually have crystals to check anyways, but I might as well check. Just to see. The only one that I would really actually want and could also use right now, well, I don't know. Nuvalet and Xiangling are the 2 that I would probably get. But I don't think I will be prioritizing that over getting Nicole, so You know what? We'll just hold on to the crystals and see what happens when we get Nicole. If we get Nicole. I'm really hoping we get Nicole. Because how much is 6540 in terms of wishes? That's 40-ish wishes. It's 40.8. So 40 wishes, plus the 6 we have on hand, plus anything we can get from Star Glitter. And we are on a 50-50. It's looking a little rough, but we might be able to do it. We might be able to pull it off. Honestly, thinking about it, the VA might have seen that Ati is supposed to be the older brother and assumed much older. Yeah, that might have been like not the greatest character direction or voice direction, even from like the casting crew and whatever. But like, you'd think that something like that would get caught. I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Damage is lower, but that might just be a lack of talent levels. 55k DPS could be. Still really good numbers though. All right. Let's get started on some mini games then, since we've got about an hour. Skill, strategy, or combat? Ooh, let's do combat. Cause I think combat will be faster. Talk to Beto. Okay.
Squall and Fury.
Hi, Beto. No? Is that you? You want to try out some cutting-edge warfare? Just remotely control the Guizhong Ballista and rain down a nasty surprise on the monsters from above. Alright. Let's do it. Whoa! Pama's gonna give this 110%! That's the spirit. Give it your all, and give those monsters a good blasting. Alright, so we want Lunar Crystallize. Hey, what if we don't take Sabai? Hear me out, what if we just take Nicole? Or Noelle. Sorry, I've got the next character on the brain, I guess. We take Noelle, and Columbina, and Linnea, and I guess we could take Iglua. We could also just take another Hydro. Actually, no, we do this. I think we do this instead. Can't we betrayed Noelle like that? Gasp. Listen, they are both N names. They're very similar sounding. I think this will work. Let's try this.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
So I'm realizing I don't actually remember. Oh wait, hang on. I think I just used a skill, right? Okay, well. Signal acquired. Yo. Do I just spam hold? This is fun. Wait, this is actually really funny.
Here comes the mother load.
Okay, yeah, sure. This is just what's the word I'm looking for? Copious and
Well done.
all right, cool. Excessive.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Come say ha. As a good knight should.
Fire support ready.
Oh, already? Really? Oh, well, we're on cooldown though still.
Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Okay, I will attempt.
Nice. Good
Nice.
shooting.
All right, cool.
Convert. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. Go, Lumi. Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
Fire support ready.
Already. Okay, cool. What's that one just hanging out over there for? Okay. We're running out of time. I'm surprised it's actually cutting the timer down while we do this part. Normally in the... Not QTE, but like... Silver? What? Okay. This team is obviously Zabaya, Columbia, Lina, and Iglua, but the should work too. Don't need to hold. Thought you did too, but it auto-fires just name. Yeah, I figured that out the second time. May want to do that like now instead of doing this. Wait. Oh. Yeah, the difficulty. Yeah. Hang on. So yeah, we're gonna... Yeah. Reverse jingle jingle reject. A lot of warrants apparently. 900 plus gray ones. Nice. Alright, yeah, we changed this to 10. I was gonna say that was surprisingly too easy. We're gonna get 30,000 first. Also, you sent me something, Joa. Yeah, I heard it, but I wasn't able to like peel my vision away to read it. So, alright, we try again.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Let the world come up.
Okay, so
Good night, sure.
this should not be as quick,
Someone needs
but still pretty quick. Not gonna lie. There we go.
Fire
Yep,
support
there we
ready.
go. Alright.
Select the target.
And it's just auto-fire for us. Alright, I'm gonna need all of you to stop moving around so much.
Here comes the mother load.
That is so excessive. What's the word that I'm thinking of?
Nice, good shooting.
As you like it. Stay high. Strike a pose.
I did not mean to feed Lumi.
Time to clean up.
I don't know if feeding Lumi less than 3 times does anything. Does it make her attacks stronger in any way? Or like her, you know, her little sub DPS stuff?
Fire support ready. Select the target.
You're trying to get my attention there. Anything about max difficulty? Wait.
Here comes the mother load. Nice,
Hint.
good shooting.
You get max rewards after. Oh, dang it, I still can't read.
Moon rises. Let the world
This is way too much cycling for.
as a
This might even get this guy. Oh, maybe actually. Hmm. Okay, we got one more guy. You get max rewards after one ballistic shot, but for most of this, it's easy to get 2 or 3. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was easy. Like the Howling Gale. Ooh, okay. Why official? I would think. Oh, well, I guess they don't want to. No, hang on, but we had 2 5-stars on the last one. So why not give us, like, Klee for this? I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we do this team. What else can we do here? Actually, no, hang on. Because Pyro is a bit stronger, and we can put double Pyro on the team. Where's Shungling? There she is. We do this, and then a 4th one. What does double Anima do again? Oh, actually, hang on. We need a, We need another Hexarai character, so I guess that's what we can use Vishal for. Not feeding Lumi all the way makes her attack stronger, while feeding her all the way causes a big boom up front. You should only feed Lumi all the way if you have other reactions with Hydro instead of just Crystallize, or if you want a big boom just before time runs out. Talents are Nefer 577, Bina 388, Lauma 586, and Yahodo 1, 6+3, and 6+3. Nice. Just went electrical, but Pyro should work too. Yeah, I think because we'll have the attack, like, this is what, 20% attack bonus with double Pyro? 25. And then Vishal's just there for Hexarai support. Does it work better with 2 Animo and 2 other element? Is it? Maybe. There's no other, like... I don't know, is the answer. I don't know. We're gonna try this, though, because surely this will be fine. Like, that may be true, but, like, surely we can't do terribly with this setup, right? Have Venti and Jur... Oh, I have to actually leave the thing, don't I? Yeah, hang on. That's a wrap. Great work. Thanks, I think. Okay. I cannot believe I forgot both of those characters. Alright, so we're gonna fetch both of those out, I guess. Durin is level what, 70? Yeah. Surely this will work, right? I forgot that, man.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Up the ante! Up the ante! A turning point in fate! Leave it to me!
I don't think I meant to do that.
On me!
Come on. There we go.
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Attempting. My goodness.
Let's play.
Maria sweeping in!
Time for
Fine.
takeoff.
Decay! New life!
It's a good thing we can get gold after just one ballista in this mode.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
It's Animo Slimes. Why is it Animo Slimes? And why are we missing?
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice! Good shooting!
On me! Up the ante! Okay, shred 'em!
Nice and spicy. Hey-ya! Brace yourselves.
Okay, I just want to take this guy down. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I was gonna try and pause it on his, like, animation, but that's fine. Bennett is greater than Xiangling, in your opinion, but whatever you want. These aren't that hard. Actually, best team for this is Varka, Bennett, Jurin, and Venti. Oh. We could have done that. Alright, what's next? We can probably get through all of these. I don't know if I don't know. We'll do all of these and then we'll see where we're at with time. I may try one each of the other mini games, but we'll see. Ooh, I see where this is going. We don't need Aino for this. We need Columbina, Yelan, and Inefa. I think this is the team that I normally run anyways. So I want to see how this works. Oh, maybe we use... I feel like Yelan's better than Aino for this. Like, Yelan's just an upgrade for Aino. I guess we'll find out.
Frontline guidance is up to you. Things are about to get dicey.
Close your eyes. Night falls. To dust. The night cometh.
Cleanup sequence initial.
Here comes the catch. Wayne, a moonlit night for all.
Fire support ready. Select the target.
Angel, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see ya.
Here comes the mother load.
Oh yeah, there we go. This is fun. This is fun. Just raining hellfire on enemies. Just every gamer's dream.
Nice guiding. Well done.
Oh, working up to plus. Nice, nice. Hope work went well today.
Quietly now. These are
Or if it was a rough day, GG's on being done.
Observe. The long sleep beckons. Fear the dark.
Gotcha.
Installation chamber.
A moonlit night for all.
Be silent. Night falls. To dust.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
I will attempt.
Fire support ready. Select the target.
So super tired, but you've been this way since Wednesday last week. Oh god. Hopefully you've been getting, well, hopefully you get better rest. This is going to be worse than last Wednesday for a very long time. Well, I guess that's the silver lining in and of itself, right? You made it through that day, and now nothing is going to beat it for a very long time. Hopefully we can get some... Oh my gosh, all of the Flint's, like, electro just, like, raining down that one spot. That was insane. Wonder why the recommended team is Sucrose instead of Yelan or some electro hydro applicator. I don't know. Had to put your cat down before... Oh, that... Oh, wait. Did you mention this before? I think you did mention this. I'm sorry. I'm still... Yeah, you did mention this, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. No, you didn't? Wait, was it someone else that mentioned... Wait, so two different people had to... Not in stream chats? Okay, two different people had to go through this then recently. And that's rough. I'm sorry that you had to do that, Angel. I empathize with you. Even Yehoto would make more sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Animo component is supposed to do. And yeah, Flint's is a beast, Angel. Anyways, hugs for you. Here. Trying to not talk about in stream chats. It's a mood ruiner, so you've been trying not to be that person, which is nice. That's very considerate of you. And as like a streamer, I do appreciate it, but I also, you know, do want to express my condolences and I don't know the words. I have words and I don't remember them. I think I'm a little tired, so I can't really fully express, but thank you also for the hugs for Angel. Thank you, everyone. And Somic, welcome in. How you doing? Yes, of course, Angel. Yeah, I hope things, you know, hope you can pull through the days. Welcome in, Somic. How you doing? Oh, wait, hang on. Can I go back to the... No, I just want to see all the Electro again. Wait, that looked really cool. Alright, well, we'll do the next one. We're almost done with these. Getting gold. I can't believe we got silver the first time. On easy. Skirk. Okay, well, hang on. What if we use the Skirk team? Wait, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3... Seat Lolly. Let's just use the regular Skirk team. Frozen. Yeah, this is easy. Also, when you nailed easily, because Skirk, yeah, Skirk is a beast. Like, it's like ever since Skirk, like the DPSs have seemed to be more DPS. I guess part 4 will be extra easy. Okay, nice. I know mini event hard. Hey Paimon, we're kind of in the middle of something. I'm surprised that it still was counting down the timer for that. Not the time, Paimon.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Another star goes out. Merciless. Show no mercy. Time to shine. Strike a pop. A dash of frosting. Fuse on the loose. Into the void. Merciless.
Yeah, this guy's like a sneeze away. There we go.
Let the world come alive.
Fire support ready.
Oh, well, I just used all of my bursts though. Except that one. Oops. Okay, well, you know what? We're avoiding that now. Wait. The effects still linger. Wait, that's so... Wait. Look at the... What's it called? What is that on the field? It's Silali's thing. That's so funny. Wait, does that give us an insight on how this, like, is programmed? Does it just, like, put you on the field and then just, like, follow you? Like, are you basically just, like, moving a character around instead of, like, moving the camera around? I know it's, like, a weird thing to focus on right now, but I like seeing those little details. Oh, we don't have a shield. Okay.
Another star goes out. Off to the freezer. Show no mercy. Merciless.
The pinnacle of excellence.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in some.
Oh, please. Oh, come on. You know what? Here. Take this.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Thanks, Beto, for that really quick turnaround on that. So yeah, I think what we're doing, because of Lalin or Eats Papa, whichever one that is, being on the field, all we're doing is controlling a character that runs around on the field, and then it's just putting an overlay on a camera looking at an angle.
Switch to ground attack shells. Increase firepower.
We may have like an attack, or not attack, a speed buff as well, based on how fast they're moving. Again, not an important detail, but just, I thought that was really cool. Wait a second. Uh-oh, what? About to get kidnapped into an event cutscene? Didn't consider how the event forcing you to continue right now? Oh. Well, I guess we'll start the... I guess we'll do the cutscene. How long is the cutscene? Because we can... Here, we'll finish this. We'll do the last one here, right? We'll do this last one. We'll get kidnapped for the cutscene, and then it's not going to be like half an hour long, right? So we can just do the cutscene and then kind of be done. Or maybe do like 1 or 2 more minigames. It shouldn't be an issue, right? Shouldn't be too long? Okay, yeah. Alright, we're fine then. But yeah, that's actually really interesting. I didn't think that there would be a cutscene at the very start that would kidnap us. what if... Oh, wait. Duh. Forgot I had... Who's better for this? Do I have a Dendro DPS I could use as well? I mean, maybe we just throw Yao Yao on the team? We do have a llama, but I don't exactly know how to utilize. Is Copenhagen might be able to rescue you? I don't know. No, it's only not during stream. It probably is not on. And I feel like exiting out of this would just lead me to the cutscene, right? So it's fine. We won't worry about it. Well, let's throw llama on the team, and then I guess we can do this. I don't know how to do this team rotation, so this will be interesting. You just missed gold? Alright, well, let's see how we do, considering I don't really know how to do the rotations on this team.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Can't hide the truth.
I missed. Oh.
No more lies.
Stop moving, please. Stop moving, please.
It all adds up.
Oh.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. Careful.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing so great. Hello? Attacks? Okay. What the heck? Uh-oh. My charge attacks would not happen. It just didn't. Hey, get back here. Yeah, thank you for saving me out of that, Beto. My goodness. Yeah, I really don't know how to Nefer. I never learned how to... Okay, I'm done.
Nice! Good shooting!
Three moons converge.
You poor lost. Can't hide the truth.
How farcical.
Oh boy.
The mystery
Let's not let her fall.
Forest?
One. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Careful. Hold out
We're not gonna make it. So we're just gonna do some fun stuff here.
Wayne.
The deception.
Wow, okay, what a scene. Anyways. Got all the rewards for the event, so you're fine with it. Just finished Indefinite I know minigame though. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, we haven't... This is the only minigame we've done so far. We need to be doing a lot more charge attacks with Nefer. That's her main DPS. See, there was one point where I was trying, and she just would not. I had stamina, so I don't know why she wasn't charge attacking. 3 charge attacks between her skills. If you ever get her, you'll learn to not a big deal. If I ever get her. That's a very big conditional. So with Ballista just taking a goal like that? True. And Chaos, welcome in. How you doing? How are you doing this fine day? Alright, ooh, we got the Ballista. Let's go. Been playing Neverness, nice. How are you enjoying it? Also, I think we're about to get kidnapped. Jewess thinks we're getting kidnapped into a cutscene, so let's see what happens. Time to see if you can rescue? Alright, well, let's find out. I don't think you can. Never mind. It doesn't start. It doesn't... Looks like the the trigger zone is at the start. Don't walk that way, teleport out. Alright, we'll teleport out. I'll go back to just over here. In other words, don't go to that zone. Yep, knowing my luck, like, I would take, like, that looks like the trigger zone, but it could, like, extend further than that. Like, my luck is I would turn around and take one step and get pulled into a cutscene. Alright, that takes us up 2 levels. Nice. And then we get this, and... How much to get Yehoda? It doesn't... Is it... Oh, it's this one. I don't know why I didn't think this was for her. I think I was thinking it'd be over here on her portrait. Okay, nice. Got lucky. You got kidnapped from Naviasol, which is why I was worried. Oh, I see. So Naviasol was just close enough, I guess. Pretty fun. The fact that NTA doesn't have 50-50 is pretty funny. Yeah, I heard that it wasn't, like, they did away with that for that game, which is, I guess, kind of nice, but it also means it feels a little less like a quote-unquote gacha game, because it's like saying there's no gambling in your gambling, which means it's not really gambling. But I don't know. It's an interesting thing to be sure, and maybe it works for them.
All of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it?
This is a book saying.
I didn't quite catch your request.
Oh, cool. Commissions are done as well. Here, let's go talk to Catherine, I guess.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for completing.
Namely, have you seen the Pulling for Neverness? I have not. All I know is basically what you said.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Alright, we'll go back to our statue, and then that's... Unless there's something else you think I could do, Jua. Because we have a little bit of time. It's a board game where you roll dice. Wait, that sounds pretty cool, though. Why does it actually sound pretty cool? Here, what do we have in terms of... Okay, we have a few more. Alright, that is 9 pulls towards Nicole. Want to fight a giant boar? Sure, why not? Where am I going? Wait. Okay, that's not the... Talk to Leopoldine? Millhaven. Where is Millhaven? Mondstadt. Okay, I was in the very... Oh, is it? It's in the new place, isn't it? Aha. So you can see exactly by how much you missed getting a character. That's interesting. Wait, that's actually an interesting mechanic.
What should I choose?
Who said that? Oh, I see. Hi there, Genna. Is it this quest marker? Who am I speaking to? What's their name?
Someone needs assistance.
Leopoldine. Wait a second. Okay, no, you almost looked like, I think it's because of just the hair color, but she almost reminded me of, not almost reminded me, she did remind me of, Hilda, and, oh gosh, what's her sister's name? Hilda and... Why do I remember her sister's name but not her? Anyways. Pretty much guaranteed to pull a character every 90 pulls. Nice. Well, I mean, isn't that also how Genshin works? Just with a 50-50?
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
The board can also give additional pulls and outfits. Ooh. I need to watch some of this. Like, I need to watch some of that gameplay. That sounds really cool. That's really unique. Okay. Not again. Why does this keep happening? Field's a mess. At this rate, I won't be able to deliver the flowers on time. What am I supposed to tell my customers? What happened? Look at this. The whole field's wrecked. These flowers were coming in beautifully and now they're ruined. All because of that menace. That's inhuman. That's such a funny thing to say. I know, right? Well, not human at all, actually. It's a forest boar. Zeitland, thank you. Why couldn't I remember? It's a kind of atypical, difficult name to remember, I suppose. Hilda is at least a normal, or like a common-ish enough name. I had to Google it, so I'm not the only one. Okay, so that makes me feel better. For some reason, it keeps coming down here lately, nibbling... It keeps coming down here... For some reason, it keeps coming down here lately, nibbling the flowers and then flopping around in the middle of the field. And it's slippery. The moment anyone hears it and heads over, it takes off. Just now it nearly barreled into an elderly man passing by. It's outrageous. This fellow's a real bore, I'll tell you. A real bore, I tell you. Okay. I don't know if that was meant to be a pun, but it sounded like one. Oh, wait. Hold on. Aren't you the honorary knight? The hero who saved Mondstadt? Then please, I really need your help. Alright, I'll chase it off. That's such a relief. I think it headed toward the valley. It's a clever beastie. You might need to lure it out with flowers. Though, well, you can see what's left of mine. Maybe grab a few windrest flowers along the way and use them as bait. Would serve it right to get fooled for once. Ooh, I'll talk to her again. Replant the whole patch, honestly. Alright. Look at all these petals. Maybe that troublemaking forest boar something something something. Windrest. 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 Okay, that should be enough windrest flowers, right? One more. Alright. Now we're good. What are these petals? Maybe that troublemaking forest boar ran off this way. Only need 3 flowers? Yeah, but I have a problem. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just run away. There you go. Yep, you're all smart. That forest boar rolled all over the flowers. Probably hasn't scampered off too far. Also, not there being a bunch of boars here. I've never seen so many boars in one place.
Time to go.
Uh-oh, Paimon doesn't think this is the right way. Let's head back to... Wait, what do you mean? This way? Right, the lady by the flowers said we could lure the forest boar the flowers. Also, when you get multiple of a character, you can choose which ability to enable and change it. Oh, that's so... That actually is a really nice quality of life thing. Or, does that count as quality of life? I don't know, it's a really nice mechanic though. I want you to know one of them red. Oh no, Jua. I was waiting for it. I was prepared. Alright. 27 of 3. And we leave. Wait until 8 o'clock the next day. Let's wait in the bush. I watched the... Well, while I do this, I watched a video of a guy playing Arc Raiders. He called himself the Hairpin Bandit. He went up to 2 other players and was like super like over the top about it. And he's like, "'Tis I, the Hairpin Bandit. I'm known far and wide for robbing nearby people of exactly one item." And basically he gave him the choice of what item he was going to rob them. It's like, no violence needed. So they both gave him a smoke grenade. And then he's like, he walked up to them, gave him like a little smooch, and then basically threw the smoke grenade down and said something, I forget what he said, but threw it down, and then he just ran into a bush. But by the time the smoke cleared, the 2 players were looking, I was like, whoa, where did he go? Oh, right, you're right, Jua. Thank you.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
Oh, I have to track it. Sorry, Noelle. Good news, everybody. Only need 3 more boss drops for Llama and Yehoda for Ascension 6, and you got enough for another battle with that godforsaken moth. Nice, nice, Bark. GG's.
It. I didn't quite catch your request.
Must love Windrest Flowers. Oh, do we have to fight it as... Are we like... Yeah, we're in battle already. Wait!
Someone needs a steady as stone.
Causing its ward to break? So how about that? Yeah. This is like the, what's it called? From, the Snowboard King. Like the Snowboard King.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Okay, oh. Oh my gosh.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Okay, right here. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, dang it. Why am I getting it mixed up now? I'm overthinking it.
Into the wind. The wind rises.
Also know that some characters have outfits you can buy that rely on basic in-game currency, or you can get them by getting to bond level 10. Unique characters you have. Okay, we're leaving that. We're leaving that. No!
Leave it all to me.
Run the city in game to increase your bond. Nice.
I'll catch up.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Cool. Yeah, you don't need to actually attack it. It's too bulky. You just have to trick it into ramming the walls. Nice.
A little dusty.
Best give it a spring cleaning. Alright, cool. That sound. Wait, this whole, like, wait, this little mini. Ancient Mondstadt Royal Seal. Collect 2 roses to unlock the Noblesse Secret Treasury. Have this ancient seal by chance while exploring. If you collect 2 with the same markings, you may be able to. You may be able to lock the vault. Does it mean unlock the vault? By the old aristocracies of Mondstadt. An artifact area for the new Mondstadt area. I think there's a typo there. I don't think I want to lock it. I think I would rather open it and get inside. Anyways, that little like side quest thing to fight the boar felt super like old school RPG. Like, you know, go up, find like a large beast, slay it, and report back to the commission giver. She's watering the flowers. Wait, that's so cute. Didn't know that. Yeah, it means unlock. Okay. Surely they'll fix it in a future version. Oh, you're back? How did it go? We chased it off, and by that, we mean we tricked it into concussing itself multiple times. You won't be seeing it anymore. Ah, thank you so much. Here, this is for your trouble. Work deserves payment after all. Now I can finally get the flower field back in order. Let's just hope no more inhuman visitors show up again. Please don't be foreshadowing. Ooh, we got a recipe as well.
All in a day's work.
Of course, it'd give you 4 when you only needed 3. Hey, at least it gave you more instead of like... Or at least it gave you 1 more instead of 1 less. My luck is I'll need 4 and it'll give me 3. So I'll have to do it twice. How's your Varka build? Not different. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried. I went to his artifact domain. I just don't get good artifacts for anyone. Although I did switch off his weapon. I gave him this one instead of I gave Malika her weapon back, and I gave him Serpent Spine. There it is. Guess I could also give him Verdict, but actually Verdict's a good contender. I don't know. Every time we discuss this, to level him and his weapon, I can't. I guess I could level him. Okay, well, fine. We have like 10 minutes left. Let me fight the gecko one more time. See, look. Okay, Bark, watch. I need 4, right? Watch me only get 3. Alright, we go in with the Geo team. In fact, actually, we're going in with a slightly different Geo team. We don't need Farina. Actually, you know what? Sure, why not? We'll do this. Just a normal old Geo team.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Rally! And leap! Strike as one! Steady as stone. Time to clean up!
Do we not even... Oh. We didn't even get to the ward mechanic. Okay. Aha! 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 See? 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 That's my luck. That is my luck right there, Bark. Proof. Lawyer, jeez, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? Jewel, what do you... Nice, Jewel. You got your money back. Good, how about you? Well, overall things are fine, but I just proved a point with my luck in this game. But Bark, I hope you were taking notes. It's better to get one more than one less.
Hold it! Press the advantage!
Your friend's been out!
Fortunately, this isn't a super difficult fight. We don't have Farina's burst. That's why we're not doing as much. I understand. Okay. Now we have it. Okay.
Shower me with praise! I must leave no stone unturned.
See, I kind of don't want to use all my bursts when I can just break its ward here in a second.
Someone needs
Right?
assistance.
Is it not gonna do it?
And step.
Wait, is it really not going to do it? Is it gonna make me... Come on. Just... There we go.
And step.
Wait, what if I just spin attack? It takes 4 hits per thing? Okay, well... Easy. It's 2 normal slashes or 4 hits with a charge attack. Alright, that... Oh, I didn't check the other thing it gave. Yeah, now we get 4. We get 3 the first time, we were 1 shine, and then now we get 4. Okay, I see how it is. That's not terrible. The same for you, rarely get 4 boss drops. Yeah, I get 4 like when I don't need it. Alright, we're leaving
Someone
that.
needs assistance.
Lose 100, gain 200, net gain of 100. Crafted a new goblet for Nefer, and she's now at 99.5 and 200. That's crazy. Oh, oops, I clicked not far enough. Gamble 630. Oh no. Lame. Jua has a lot of points. And a lot of watch time. Bark, were you present to see my terrible luck? Did you happen to witness the points that I was making? Oh, also, what was that? Did I have a constellation for someone? Oh no, it's column right. I have her to friendship 10 now. It's so pretty. All right. Varka. You are not ready. Okay, we need 6 of those crystals. To the teapot. And this will be the last thing we do, and then we'll raid out. Don't think so. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's in your case, like, because you got 4 when you only needed 3. And I was saying it's better to get 1 more than 1 less. And my luck, I normally only get like 1 less Like, I'll need 4 and it'll give me 3. And I immediately proved it with the gecko. I needed 4 and it gave me 3.
This realm
What am I doing? I guess I'm claiming this. Alright. We need 6 of those.
If you ever...
Oh, wait, hang on. No, come back. Give me the weapon stuff. Ah, dang it. Keep misclicking. Give me the weapon stuff. Okay.
If you ever...
So we need 6 of these. We can make 3. Hang on. One, 2, 3. Oops, 3. Alright. I can also do my dailies while I'm here. Oh, we've got new recipes too. Learn that. We can make enough. We can make 15. Okay. Oh, dang it. Give me the weapon stuff. Gets the artifact stuff instead of the weapon stuff. Wait.
You seem tired.
Oh, I meant...
Tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
I meant artifact stuff. I just wasn't thinking about it. I forgot if they're called unctions or not, and also unctions is a weird thing to call them. It's a weird word. So, I just gave up. And that's 15, 16 dishes. Wait, no, hang on. 12. Oh, owned 15. Okay.
Leave it to me. All
13, one
whatever
more.
it is. What exactly
And then we will make...
I didn't quite catch your request.
What is it? 4 of these. All of those already. Weeklies are not done, but 20 dishes, 20 items, rum currency. Battle pass is almost done. Alright. Nice. Put Baiju in because Dendro is easier to pull off before being than Llama Nether. So Llama is more EM stacks and has 1200 EM. 1320 with SMS. Call them artifact XP. That's fair. Yeah, that's a good one. Name them after their use instead of what they are. That's true. And I mean, I still got it wrong. Long-term plan is swapping Baiju to Nahida and getting C1 Llama for your survivalist. Ooh, interesting. Wait, is it her? It is her C1. I forgot. But okay. That's, I think that's a wrap. Yeah, that's exactly a wrap. Okay, cool. Alright, let me snooze this ad just in case, because my timing is going to be pretty off, isn't it? Did not mean to do that yet. That's what I meant to do. Alright. Didn't actually know their real name was Unctions. Well, I think Unction is the name of one of the levels, and then the other one is like something else. In fact, hang on, I'm still here. I can check. Like, one is a satisfying unction, the other is like a... I don't know, let's see, hang on. So, the smaller one is sanctifying unction, the larger one is sanctifying essence. And those are both just not something I would think to call them, you know? So... C1 heals for 500% worth of her EM? That's a crazy amount. So she'll be healing like 6k every 2 seconds? That's wild. Let me clear this thing for the Columbina. Oh wait, actually, should I switch to that? I'll switch my card to that, I think. Actually, no, I like the Luonatar. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. Who's live right now? We've got 3 people that are also doing Genshin. Also, the stamina reduction in her deer form. Ooh, okay. The healing is the main thing. uh, what about... Actually, hang on. What is this person streaming? Okay, interesting. Haven't seen that. That's true. We haven't seen No Bear in a while. We could raid No Bear. Yeah, let's go ahead and No Bear. Actually finishing main event. Oh, nice. Oh, well, I might have to raid and run just so I don't get spoilers then. Yeah, we're gonna raid him. Excuse me. We're gonna raid No Bear. Great guy. He's got a really nice community. I'm going to have to not stick around though because he's doing the event. But let's go share some love. Keep seeing the title and thinking where where wins meet. I have that game installed actually, funnily enough. Alrighty. Full end goal is C2 R1 Nefer, C1 R1 Llama, C2 R1 Bina, and C2 R1 Nahida. I wish you luck and lucky pulls. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, copy down the raid message and we will... He's doing antidotes? Okay, cool. So we won't get too much spoiler. Too much in the way of spoilers then. But alright. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all being here. I'm hoping that you guys had a comfy time. I will see you guys in a few days for the rest of the event. And probably the rest of the minigames. And I don't know if there's going to be much time for much else. If we can squeeze in Theater or Spiral Abyss, we will do that. But that's like the next thing to do after the event. So I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.